should
If
open
if there's something I don't know how to do, I usually just check the Roll20 wiki.
I think it's just under your account options. Unfortunately, you can't have a picture specific to a campaign. So.
Yeah, that's naff.
Yep.
Right, it says MirrorNexus live now.
I think it's Gravatar avatar it uses if you got a Gravatar account. Otherwise, it just gives you a random.
Don't know what that is.
Then you don't have it.
Okay, we're getting stuff coming through on the stream, Jim.
Good.
For some reason, Tam's avatar's not showing, but I think we can hear
They
it.
don't have one yet.
No, I mean, even the little bit with the
Normal
pretty
service
patterns
will
not
be
showing.
resumed shortly.
But we can hear you, so that's good.
Okay, it seems to be not playing out at the moment, which is always good.
Okay, you can stop it again now.
Yeah.
Once Tam sorted stuff out.
Okay, just stopping for a few minutes. Have I given it the right name and how do I do so? What is it saying?
I believe we're live.
Yeah, what is it saying the stream is called at the moment? MirrorNexus live
MirrorNexus
stream.
live stream.
Okay, this was supposed to be... Savage Rifts. Episode 3. Let's just call it that for now.
Well, at least we haven't got any XP to be dealing with yet, or expenditure.
Let me know if that changes so that it shows it as that.
Yep, after a refresh it most certainly does.
Excellent stuff. So, hello everyone. Welcome back to the MirrorNexus Twisting Tales Savage Rifts game. Sorry about not being there last week because we had traffic, what do you call it? The big drilly thing.
Roadworks.
On a
Sunday.
On a Sunday, yeah. And it went on and on and on. We didn't know what time it was going to finish. So when it got very close to the time when we'd stream, we put out the warning that we weren't going to be streaming. So apologies for that. Anyway, we're here again, and perhaps people would like to tell us what happened in the last adventure.
Didn't Wilson find out that he was the deific stud muffin?
Evidently.
Oh, jeez.
But we did find out the information.
Excuse me. Everything's going a bit haywire again. Okay. And on the stream, I don't think the cameras are moving, are they?
No, it doesn't look that way.
Okay. I don't know what's going on.
You need to just open up the window and refresh.
Did they start again?
Well, there'll be a delay.
Okay, fine. Okay, so I have to
Yep, and
keep
we've got
that-
Cinder there now as well.
I have to keep that open, so...
Oh yeah, there she is.
Yeah, we were trying to... Well, we managed to get ourselves out of the door prison. We then found out that... oh God, I'm trying to remember what all the things happened in. There was some stuff about finding out that the door prison thought that some of us were the warden.
Right.
And then there was some additional stuff where we found out that the little girl's wound. Tam, which is the littlest girl? The one with the key for an arm now, that would be...
Lyra.
That Lyra's wound is too supernatural to deal with, and that Wilson, as the most appropriate individual to the task, had to go and get the mistress of the summer, or the mistress of forests, to work out what it is, which involved catching a unicorn, but it turned out it didn't involve catching a unicorn, because Wilson is a unique and special snowflake, at least as far as anthropomorphic personifications of the seasons are concerned. And he instead got an answer me these questions 3 quest.
Yeah.
What is your name?
Yeah.
What is the thing you love most in the world?
Yeah.
And it wasn't flight speed of a swallow. The third one was who hunts you?
The second one's Who Hunts Me. Third one was True Love's Name.
Yeah, True Love's Name. Which I think you managed to find out
Yes, I found them all.
because you had an encounter with a young lady, Death.
Yep. Death.
Yourself and Sephia had that encounter. Turns out she knows you as well.
Yep.
Then-
There's Spring and Night,
Yeah.
and then Lord Oceanus. It was where I finally got sent to. And I'm just glad Sephia was with me for most of this, because otherwise you would think I was crazy.
Oh, Sephia had an encounter with
Yes.
an old friend as well, didn't she?
Right.
Yeah.
Tell us about that encounter, Sophia.
So Sephia's former mentor from the Atlantis showed up and told
What's her name again? Just
it was Zildana was the name.
was
you-
it
you-
Zildana, was
You
it?
say mentor, I got the distinct more of an impression of drill sergeant. But
You're- Also, there's your drill sergeant. What's her name?
Zildana. Oh wait.
No, that's not. That's Zildana. Is that the blind
Zildana
warrior?
was the warrior woman, and then Elvira was the cyber knight that I trained under.
Elvira.
but she's not a blind warrior woman.
No.
Just thought I better take that so I don't have to go hunting. Right. Okay.
And
So
Stephen found out that his real name is... I've forgotten.
Oh, Geraint.
Geraint, that was it.
Yeah.
And that he's some kind of reincarnating gigolo.
All right.
Yes.
So to put it all together, in hopefully a quicker way, kids got kidnapped just after everyone got to Castle Refuge. I can never get that name. So the kids got kidnapped. They went chasing after them. They found this place of doors. It is a prison for all the worst magical doors through the Megaverse.
Which there are a surprisingly large number of. I would have thought bad magic door was probably a smaller, but it turns out not in the Megaverse.
Yeah. Then it turns out that they had to go back with some of the kids, but some of them went in, and they found out that there were some very nasty doors, and going through these doors can be very bad, but also it can give you what you're looking for. So there are good sides to the doors. People just haven't bumped into that much of that. They found out that one of the children had become the warden to this prison of doors, and it was a very young child, and so Cinder, the guardian of the child, touched her and went in to a coma with the child, and it turns out that they're in a ghost form inside the prison of doors. So that's where the characters are. They've got to find out now who the real warden is, and this warden is prophesied, so they're expecting this warden to turn up. But that's where they are at the moment. They've got to find where the warden is.
Didn't we get
Oh
told?
no, we know who
Yeah.
who the true warden's supposed to be. We just need to get her there.
We need to convince that it's her idea, because one of the dragons that we met was lying about her age, wasn't she?
Yes.
What was her name? Been 2 weeks now. My brain's turned G. It started with a D.
I gotta look it up now.
It did start with a D.
Dara.
There.
Oh, well done. Yeah.
Yeah. See, there's a reason why Rob chronicles things. He takes notes.
He does, and writes books. And has your latest one come out now, Rob?
Not yet.
Not yet. All right.
I've put it up in the Google Doc for you guys to pass over before.
Oh right.
Yeah.
Okay. I see. Understood. Okay. So we'll see that, and that will be up on the website. Let's see if I can. The website at www.MirrorNexus.com, and that will show the thing that's just come up on screen will show you our Google address, the Facebook and YouTube, which you should be knowing because you should be looking at it on YouTube. Okay. Excuse me.
Aren't you?
Oh dear. Right. You are currently all at Castle Refuge, are you not?
We
I
are.
believe we had gathered there, yes.
Okay. Are you at the camp or are you actually in the castle?
Bo would be at the camp, still desperately trying to herd cats and get some kind of arrangement going for getting these people who are there some secure accommodations.
Yeah, some of the people that you have that you're responsible for, they're starting to feel a little, how should we say, neglected.
Bo's been there all the time.
Who's been there all the time?
Bo's been there most of the time. When the other people were out, Bo was dealing with stuff at the camp.
He was.
Yeah.
But I can understand they're feeling neglected because it's just me.
But weren't you inside the thing of doors at the same time as
Since
Cynthia?
then. Because we're
Oh,
at
there's not been very much of a since then. Yeah, you basically, while people were meeting up in the castle, trying to find out how Cinder was with the children, with the child, which Cinder's going to have to keep reminding me the name of.
Lyra?
Zira.
Lyra.
Lyra.
Ah, yes,
An elf.
Lyra. Okay. Bo, you've had about an hour or so in the camp. So the people are coming to you, and you've got a line of people at your door.
Parked up in Constance.
You're doing what?
I'm parked up in Constance, got the back open, because I've got Scheidl's stuff in there as well, because
Yeah.
I've arranged a couple of people to join the group as well. What sort of thing are people complaining about?
What's happening? What's happening? How comes we don't see you? Every time we go to the castle to get out, we get told that we've got to go through you, but we can't find you.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm here now. We need to start arranging some more permanent accommodations. The dwarves has assured me that they will be sending building materials down, and once that's here, we can get started.
Nothing but a load of corrugated iron.
Well, a lot can be done with that, but I'll be able to get other materials soon as well.
How are you going to do that then?
I got ways and means.
We've seen some of the other camps. They don't have nothing. They've just been run by criminals.
Well, this one's not going to be like that. So, hands up anybody with construction experience, any kind. I'll even count building your own treehouse at this point in time.
Okay, hold on. People that are there.
Bo takes a note to go and have a word with the dwarves
Yeah,
because
4 people.
there were promises made for additional materials as a trade-in for the ATV that we gave them.
Yes. And that's true. You've gotten quite a bit of wood and stone, mostly stone, which is a bit difficult, really. Great for dwarves, but not very good for humans as a starting build. What you mostly need is wood, to be quite honest. But they have sent you a fair amount of wood. You're probably going to be the envy of most of the other camps.
Right, which means I also, once I've dealt with the construction people, we're going to need to find people that have got law enforcement or guard experience so that we can get some kind of security and watches going on.
Right, so how are you going to go about finding out?
So, 4 people with building experience, yeah?
Sorry?
You said there were 4 people with building experience.
Yes.
Gauge.
We don't have names for it at the moment.
Gauge their relative abilities. Are we talking, yes, I put up a set of IKEA shelves, or is one of them actually a builder?
There is nobody here that's actually a builder.
Okay.
Not in the people that you're talking to in front of your van at the moment. There may be. You'll have to put out a call for that.
Okay.
Maybe you may have to use your I know a person, but
Oh yeah, I haven't used that yet this week.
yeah.
Do you know what? That's probably a very good place to start because that will enable me to get someone who can deal with this in my absence. One hopes.
You're talking about some sort of seneschal to you,
Or a foreman for now. Somebody with building experience who can essentially project manage a construction project.
Okay. So, how does your I know a person work?
I have to make a successful streetwise roll to begin with
Okay.
to see if I actually know anybody in the local area. And then if I do, I can make a persuasion roll to see if they'll actually help.
Okay. Make your streetwise roll.
Okay. Well, I'll set those 4 guys up with the task of taking inventory of the building supplies. Gives them something to do for a few hours while I find this guy.
Okay.
And then I'll have a look around. 15.
Oh, good grief.
And that's without an explosion.
Okay. You do have a builder in the camp. It's not that you actually know him. It's just that you're able to find him.
Mm-hmm.
And at the moment, he is not very well. What he needs at this moment in time, he's quite an old guy, and he's come down with a bit of a fever, and so he's going to need his needs met first.
Okay, this is classic. I'll do this for you, but first, you must do something for me.
Yeah.
I can feel a Monkey Island quest chain coming along.
He needs a medic.
Right. Do you want me to try and persuade him to help first?
Well, if he's going to be working...
Well, if you can get him conscious, that would be great.
Okay, I can't persuade him just yet. Okay. Hopefully you guys are relatively close by and Castle Refuge doesn't block radio transmissions. Because I'm not too far away, but I'll head back to Constance, fire up the radio and basically put a call out to Cephia and Wilson. We can't put a call out to Cinder yet because we haven't got her a radio. We'll have to deal with that when we get an opportunity. Guys, you busy at the moment?
Not
No.
not at present. What's the problem?
What's your position?
I don't know where Lord Oceanus dropped us off.
He dropped us off back at the castle.
And we're at the castle. We'll head your way.
Okay, but before you do, we need somebody that can look over an old guy with a fever. He's our best candidate for helping build this place up, and at the moment he's unconscious with a temperature.
Okay.
I may be able to help.
Great.
Just get Cinder and head back to the camp. See if we can pick up some supplies.
Okay.
But we'll
So-
go and
You windle and waddle your way over to your camp. And what are people actually doing? So that I can have some idea.
Now, Cephia's armor has like the healing power built in, but I don't know if that would be useful for this.
I have the healer edge.
I think it's better, yeah. Let Cinder have a look over first.
Yep.
What does
Okay.
the healer edge, what does that do?
I think it gives a bonus on healing checks, amongst other things.
+2 to all healing rolls, including
Okay.
natural healing rolls for his own wounds.
Okay, jolly good. You're at a -2 because of his wounds at the moment.
Does a first aid kit help?
You're going to need a first aid kit for this one.
Okay, I've got some in my gear, so I'll worry about replenishing that later. So if you need first aid kit, Tam, Bo will be more than happy to pass one over.
That would be much appreciated.
Okay, make your roll, Tam.
My survival kit's first aid kit is
If
expired.
someone else knows,
Gives you a
first aid,
+1
you
to the
can-
healing check, by the way.
You can
Okay.
help her if you know
I don't think any of the rest of us
First
have got a
aid.
heal. Has anyone else got a heal?
nope.
healing side.
I do.
Well
Okay.
done, Cephia.
You said it added a
Right,
+1.
the way.
Yep.
Yeah. Right. This is what happens. You can either. Oh, she's already gone.
Sorry.
That's all right. 4. Okay, so you got a raise. So that's healed 2 wounds, which is excellent. You've managed to heal this guy, and of course that will remove his stun as well. This has taken you about, I'm saying this has taken you about half an hour of tending to him so that he becomes conscious, injecting a few things into him of the appropriate sort, and giving him some decent broth.
Previously had a fever, now he's overdosing on adrenaline.
This elderly gentleman sits up and though he's weary, he smiles at everyone and asks, did we make it? Did we make it to Castle Hope?
We're at Castle
Refuge,
Refuge.
is it? Refuge.
We're at Castle Refuge, Oldtimer. You feeling okay?
Oh, sure, I'm fine.
Right. Word around the camp is that you've built some stuff in your time. Is that right?
I was a master builder.
That's a good thing.
You might have heard of me. I'm B.S. Johnson.
Okay. I'm hoping the BS doesn't stand for what I think it stands for. Okay, has Bo heard of him? Knowledge engineering, maybe?
B.S.
No?
Johnson is actually quite famous.
Well, no. Capability.
Capability
is
Brown
quite
is,
famous.
but
Yeah, B.S.
if you
Johnson
never-
is
if
a
you
Terry
never been to
Pratchett
Discworld.
creation. BS stands for
bloody
bloody
stupid
stupid.
Johnson's well known. No, okay. Well, he's
Barry Stephen Johnson.
yeah, Barry Stephen Johnson. You've heard of him. People have heard of him. Painting chapels and designing great works of city structures and city planning and things like that.
Well, we've got a job for you. Now, obviously, you're unwell, so you need to recover first, but it's going to start out being more project management than anything else.
Oh, sure. It'd be nice to have some work to do. I haven't worked in a good 20 years.
Okay, well, what we need to do then is I'm getting an inventory of the materials we've got together. We need something plain, simple, quick, and secure to house. Do quick some arithmetic. About 117, 120 we're on now.
I think I have some ideas right here. What you need to do to start off with is just make one of those old, sometimes you just make a street. Start off making a street, and put all the important municipal buildings, and then you just move out from there. You got yourself a central avenue.
That was my idea to begin with as well, but we need somebody that can actually arrange things.
Well, I'm not as young as I was, but I'll give it a go. If you can get me a few youngsters to help out, I can't move around like I used to.
Don't see that being a problem.
Sure, I
We
can
got a lot
do
of-
that. What's that? Speak up, boy.
So we got a lot of people here can help.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Oh, it'd be nice to get my hand in again. I've been just sitting on my rocking chair before the troubles came. I watched all the young guys, they took all my work from me. But I still got it right up here. I got it all.
It's good to hear, old timer. Right, let's get you moved, and first place we need to get your site office set up.
I gets to have a side office. Oh, you're right on there. Let's get going.
Right, I'll escort him to essentially the back of Constance's open cargo bay.
Okay. He gets a little bit overswamped because as soon as word goes out, word seems to go out very, very quickly where you are, because there's not any real walls in your shanty town. Whatever, it's not even really a shanty town yet.
No.
Word goes out very quickly. There's people listen at tent doors and tent walls and what have you, and people found out now that there's a builder who's going to oversee works, and now they're already coming to them because they want somewhere to live.
Okay, I'll stay with him for the first couple of hours to wrangle anybody who tries to cause trouble.
Yeah, the problem is, do you really have that amount of time?
Oh, we don't. We don't act soon. That girl's gonna be dead by the morning.
Remember that, yes. I'm glad someone remembered that.
Do you know what you need to do now, Wilson?
Well, I know who the dragon is. What was her name?
Dara.
Dara.
Or Dara.
Yeah,
Dara.
Dara.
Yeah, she's not been really honest with us about who she is and how old she is. Because just trust me on this. I trust where the source of the information came from, but we need to be very careful.
Okay, give me 5 minutes.
I'll give you 5.
I'm gonna go and find not Shadle, but the other guy, the black market contact I made, who I agreed to let stay in our bit. He's used to dealing with people.
Right, yes. I didn't think that was his speciality. I think his speciality was books.
No, that was Shadle. There were 2. The first guy I went to was to get a book for Shadle,
Okay.
and he said on the basis that
And what's Shadle's special ability?
Shadle's was knowledge. You're right. He was a book guy, wasn't he?
Yes, he was.
I need somebody that can just shout at people. That dwarf wouldn't do us a favour, would he?
The dwarf.
The one we met when we first arrived here.
Okay, I'm not really understanding what you're looking for.
I'm looking for somebody that can basically help the old man not get swamped by people making unreasonable. Build my house first. Build my house first. Build my house first. They need to prioritise, and we need somebody to back up his authority to the crowd. I mean, I could just shout at them now, and hopefully make an appropriate persuasion roll,
Okay.
or I could get somebody to sergeant major them.
Okay, I would I would suggest that at the moment you've got this situation where you've got this girl that's going to die, or you've got a camp.
I'll shout at the
that
camp
needs
quickly
some
now.
Old men to look after. That needs some people to look after.
I'll shout at the camp quickly now, and just make it plain to them what's going on.
Right.
Essentially, just stand up on the top of the ATV and tell them we need to get the basics down first. I'm not doing an accent for this, and that involves getting some big buildings that people can live in communally to begin with.
Okay.
Individual homes will come later on.
Okay.
Don't badger the man.
Okay, fine. And what are you lot doing now? Moving on.
Well, I'm going to get everybody together and explain to them what we found out, and that we have to convince her that it's. Not only do we have to convince her to do it, we've got to kind of convince her it was her idea. Otherwise, it's going to come back and bite us. And I'm not sure I'm the guy to do that.
Well.
And neither, nor am I.
There's
The girl to do that, I suppose.
so
If what you say is correct, I think Cinder needs to talk to the other dragon, and I can back her up if need be.
that sounds like
Certainly.
but Lord Orsiana said that we really don't want to let her know that we know what she is, and we wanted to make it think that it's her idea.
Okay, but didn't she say she wanted to go there?
Yes, he said half.
Yes.
He said half of our problem was already solved by her wanting to go there.
Right, so, well, we
Yeah.
didn't want to go because the girl was in trouble and you had to do something else. That's now done. It's the next point on our agenda, is to go there with the dragon.
Right. Okay. Well, I think we should get going on that so we can get this girl
Cinder,
set.
any idea where she might be?
Maybe it would be easier to track down. There was the other.
Serenity?
Well, I don't know if you can see it when I click at the moment, because I don't think the circles are showing when I'm clicking, are they?
I see one. Yeah, I see one.
Oh, that's excellent. Okay, good. Well, down there,
Yep.
Oh, in the galley.
there is, all of those are, that you can see, they
there's actual
are
holes, I didn't see
actually
that.
holes. They are holes in the rock. They're caves.
Dragon. There
Okay.
be dragons.
There be dragons.
Dragons.
Plural. Great.
Mhm. Well, there's only a few. You know how many there are.
Or
4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that enough?
So we need to make our... I'm assuming you have to go down the road and around for that, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay.
Time being of the essence. Should we fly?
If you're fine with carrying everybody, because none of the rest of us can fly.
Now, I just want to check on something. If we're talking about carrying people. If you look in the rules, in the journal, you'll see there's a rules section. I've made a Savage Worlds rules booklet, which I'm building up now. I just want to check on super strength.
Your D12 plus 2 on you.
Your strength is D12, yeah? Or D12 plus 2, is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Right, your load limit is 250. I don't know what that means, but
£250.
your
I'm assuming.
max weight apparently is 1,000.
We should probably
Oh,
carry
right,
one,
yeah.
carry one of us. Well, that's
Right, you can lift up to £1,000. That's crazy.
Oh, she's a dragon.
Okay, I don't think you're going to have a problem carrying people.
You probably can't. You probably won't be the most adroit flyer while carrying that, but
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, it takes you no time to get down to one of those cave doors. when you get to the entrance, if you'll indicate for us which one you're going to by holding down the
We
mouse
can,
on
can
it.
we? Oh yeah, we can. It'll do
Roll
your
it.
colour tabs.
Okay, that dark one down there, yeah?
Sure.
Okay. When you get to the cave door, you see,
Put my biggest smiley face on.
yeah, it's a dark cavern. It goes in. There are, it's completely full of litter all over the place. In fact,
Litter is in rubbish, yeah?
you do, yeah, rubbish, discarded things,
I don't think this is
carts, and even a cart that's been left because it obviously wouldn't go into that particular door. Most of the doors or the entryways are not on ground level exactly, but you can see ropes leading up to them and things like that.
Okay, Cinder, you're after you. Which one should we go to, or is this Dara's place?
I don't know. But I can fly up and check some of the ones higher up if that's helpful.
I think it might help. Check a couple of the close ones, and if not, we'll go in here and just act all neighborly like.
So I guess I will check these ones. Next to it.
Should we not announce ourselves?
Not yet.
Yeah, Nana Windowlead's partly confident that this is the right one.
Hello.
Hello? Who's that?
Cinder?
Who's Cinder?
Who are you?
Oh, Bodger.
Come again?
I'm Bodger. If you want to come in our cave, I should tell you it's full.
Full of what?
What do you mean,
I don't-
full of what? Full of people.
I don't think this is a dragon cave. We're looking for
No. There's no dragons here. Don't trouble yourself with dragons. There ain't no dragons here.
Yeah, we're looking for a specific dragon, though, Bodger, if you don't mind.
We're in a bit of a dispute with the dragons at the moment because they think these are their caves. And like we said to them before, finders keepers, losers weepers.
Because you don't generally want to get into a fight with a dragon, but maybe
But
I can
seems-
help negotiate and mediate
Well, they
between the
can't
two.
take all the caves. I mean, for goodness sake, there's only a handful of them.
Do you know where the dragons are habitating?
Probably quite deep down. Every now and then they come and complain as we get a little bit deeper down into the caves ourselves.
Bodger hasn't come out of the cave, has he?
Bodger hasn't come out of the cave, no.
Right.
Are they all linked then?
Well, yeah, but it's a bit of a maze down there.
Bet a crafty fellow like you knows your way around.
Are you trying to get round me, lady?
Just saying, stating facts.
Yeah, right. Well, I ain't going any further from my camping site, which is here. Because if I go and leave it, someone will come and half-inch it.
What about all the people you have stashed away in there?
I don't have no one stashed away. Everybody's for themselves here.
If you don't mind me asking, Bodger, what is it you do?
I survive.
Right, and the gear that's all out here?
Oh, that's because people couldn't get it in the cave, so they slung it.
Right.
It's all right, isn't it?
That's fine, not a problem. I just wondered if it was your business. Scrap.
Yeah. You're not one of them dragons that are complaining about a mess, are you?
Not at all. I can see some of the stuff out here is quite useful.
Like I said, up there with the campsites, it's a mess and everybody's for themselves. So we thought, some of us thought we could come and live down here.
Perfectly reasonable assumption.
Well, apart from the dragons, they don't think it's a good idea.
Right. Well, anyway, thank you for your time. I don't think we're going to find Dara here. But maybe we can
And what exactly
talk
makes
to
you
the
think
dragon
you
quietly.
can't find Dara here? I can't remember Dara's accent. What exactly makes you think you can't find Dara here?
Turn around. Is that Dara?
Yes.
We have no idea for your address.
And that's because I don't have an address. Oh, it's the little baby dragon. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm here.
Oh,
Oh dear.
you better come in with me a little deeper. It smells distinctively of human around here.
Fair enough.
Come. And she sort of like pulls you through the caves. You pass a number of
Wilson, keep an eye out.
refugee types that have made their camps and what have you in the cave. They've made their homes here. They've got blankets or rugs over entryways to sort of like make some sort of door jobby. Sometimes there's quite pungent smells. There's cooking going on and all sorts of things actually as well. They seem to be making a little community for themselves, this small group that has come down into the caves. There can't be more than about 15 of them. We have just got to get them to leave. These
Is
are...
it so bad?
What?
Is it so bad?
What do you mean, is it so bad? These are dragon caves.
Fair enough.
Don't tell me. You've been with humans all of your life.
It hasn't been a very long life.
I didn't want to say. Oh well. This way. What is it you wanted?
Well, remember how you wanted to go play?
Oh, that was then. This is now. I was bored then.
Well, we thought we'd let you know we're planning to go back to the prison site.
Oh, really? Why?
Same situation, the little girl needs to be helped. And you expressed an interest before, and we thought it was only polite to invite you along.
Oh, I don't know if I do help.
Okay?
See what's going on.
Well, maybe. What are you offering? What's
What would
in
you
it for
like?
me?
I don't know what I would have to offer.
Well, hopefully in a few days we might have somewhere preferable for your unwanted neighbors to go.
You think you can get rid of them, right?
It might take a week or so, but I'm hopeful I could make them an offer of a better location.
Well, I was just thinking of dragging a few leopards and tigers into the caves. That'll get them out.
Correct, but then that would probably bring down the ire of the entire camp upon the dragon population, which is something we do not want to do.
We're allowed to have pets. They have pets.
Yeah, you know what normally happens to the owner of a pet who savages somebody else? The owner has to take responsibility. And we don't want to get that situation muddied.
What world?
We don't want to muddy the situation that much.
Excuse me. You have to understand one little itty bitty thing.
You're a dragon?
Got it. Oh, he's getting quite clever, this one. Now, try again. I'm waiting.
Let someone else have a go.
Sorry. I think the volume was cutting out on my end.
Oh, was it? I'm very sorry.
I think the volume cut out a little on my end.
Right. Well, she's saying that you've got to tell her what's in it for her.
Well, what are you doing now that's so interesting? What's changed from, then to now?
Oh, I don't know. I've got some boring humans in the cave, and I'm thinking of ways of playing with them.
You could.
Well, don't you think it'd be more fun to play with doors?
Oh,
Magical doors.
magical doors. Well, that could be interesting. Sounded interesting
Believe me.
before.
It was very interesting.
Maybe. Perhaps.
Never know if you don't go. Besides,
Baby
I could
dragon's
use
learning how to play.
how else am I going to learn to be a dragon?
Oh, looking at you, honey, I don't think you're ever going to learn how to be a dragon. There's far too much human characteristic in you. I'd give up on that one.
But I would learn of my heritage.
You have a heritage? Do tell.
Uh-oh.
Well, I'm listening. I'm all ears.
No, I just meant that I would... How else could I learn than from your wisdom?
Oh, I don't do wisdom.
Influence?
Oh, I like influence. You have influence? Do tell. She looks at you sort of like blank-facedly.
I think
She's teasing you, you can tell.
She would learn from
Yeah.
your influence, your actions, your example.
You mean she wants me to take her under my wing?
I can't think of anything better.
Well, okay, let me put you to a test.
Oh.
I need you to go and get me 12 cows.
I don't have time to get you 12 cows.
Well, you're not off to a very good start. If I am your sensei, you're going to have to be my student, and you're going to have to do everything I say. Isn't that how it goes?
When we do a rain check, I will gladly catch you 10 cows. It's not right now.
Ah, you see, that's not going to work for me. Get those people to get out of my cave, and I'll think about it.
Check.
Don't be too long now. Better do it while I'm in a good mood.
Why don't you all,
I think that's easier than 12 cows.
hey, Bo,
Yeah.
She laughs.
get some grenades I could borrow?
Grenade?
Wait, what? No grenades. This is my cave. I'm sorry.
You didn't say
No
anything.
grenades.
I don't...
Yes, I agree.
Did-
No grenades.
You people don't understand.
That-
You
that-
don't need to use force for it to be effective.
I am going to completely chew his face in a minute if he doesn't behave. If you threaten my cave, I'm chewing your face.
Wilson,
Hank,
she's
what he's
obviously
saying is that he can threaten it without
she's house proud.
destroying it.
I don't actually have to use the grenades. They just have to think that I will use the grenade.
Plus, the grenades I've got wouldn't make any damage to her home anyway. The plasma, it's not explosive.
No grenades.
Great, I'll do this the hard way.
Or perhaps
You see,
we
one of
could-
the things that you humans don't realize is that when you damage a cave in the wrong way, you make hairline cracks. And those hairline cracks, after maybe 100, 200 years, they just collapse. Of course, you'll be dead, but to me that matters.
Of course, it does. Structural integrity is important.
Fine, I'll do it the hard way.
Oh, I like seeing you do it the hard way.
Come on, Sapphire. Wilson.
Go.
We'll go and talk to the people.
Off you go.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the
Oh,
cave.
and bring me back at least one cow. Is anybody going to deal with my toenails? My feet need massaging.
Cephia turns and walks away.
Oh wait, come back! My feet!
Right. Wilson, Cephia, how are we doing this?
Depends
Why-
on how you.
Why don't we...
Why don't
We
you
could
two
try talking to them first.
Yeah.
Why don't you two stand down too? Because what we're gonna to get them out may have to get a little dirty.
What to?
Bo, and
In what way dirty?
don't worry about it. You don't want to know. Not gonna hurt anyone.
Good.
That's not the plan.
I don't want anyone having to run out of this cave screaming for their life, okay?
You gotta make it hard, don't you?
Well,
Okay.
we need to move these people calmly, if
I
possible.
could move them.
Can you move
I could move them.
Yeah, but I'm talking about of their own volition. They need to make the decision themselves.
Your radios go. Is anybody in contact with Cinder right now? This is Castle Refuge.
Cinder, there's...
Hello?
I'll hand her the radio.
Hello, Cinder. Did you say that this is one of the doctors here? Did you say that Lara could go with with Dara?
What?
Did you
No.
say Dara's just taken
Wait, what?
Lyra?
These tunnels are
She said
labyrinthine. She must have found a different
was
way
going
out.
to a cave of doors.
Oh,
As soon as Cephia hears this,
Well-
she heads back in the direction she just came.
I take off running. We gotta go.
I assume what Cephia
Wait.
meant is out of the cave, yeah?
We've been played.
Right, I'm still going to move these people, but let's go.
We're not going anywhere now. We've been played. We need to get to that cave now.
That's what I mean. Let's go.
You go get your.
Quickest way to get there. Cinder, you can't carry all of us, so... head back to the camp. And as quick as possible, essentially explain that I need
If you're
Constance.
on your way to the camp, someone turns around and stops you. Where do you think you're going?
Who's this?
Big man in a uniform. Where do you think you're going to?
Is this in camp, in castle, round the corner,
It's
outside
on the
the
way
caves?
to the camp.
What
Is it
kind of uniform is it?
It's a kind of legionnaire uniform.
We're heading back to our camp. We need to deal with something urgently.
Which camp will that be, sir?
The camp in the position directly, well, it's close directly outside the castle.
Do you have any evidence that that is where you are from, sir?
Do you honestly think that anyone's had a chance to put identity papers together yet?
Well,
We'll give them evidence.
yeah.
Right, then there's at least 50 people there that can vouch for us. You can either let us go now, or you can accompany us back there and get those 50 people to vouch for us. Or Cinder here can show you the fact that, hey, she's the dragon that lives there.
No. Excuse me. Pulls out his notepad.
We don't
all
have
the
time.
Excuse me, ma'am. Please don't get in the way of the law.
She's going dragon.
According... Right, he starts off, according to my documents, all the dragons that we currently have live in the caves, not in the campsite.
How many dragons do you have in your documents? You don't have this one, I'm guessing.
We've got 4, not including
This is the
Mr.
5th.
Master Plato.
This is the 5th. She lives in the camp that we're
And
heading
at that
to.
point, Cinder goes, woof, woof, and she's just taking up a lot more room than she used to.
Look like a dragon to you? Thought so. Great. Well done. You're doing a brilliant job. I'll mention to the Hammerhearts that you're doing an amazing job. What's your number, officer?
I'm the chief of police.
Brilliant. Bo DeSante, pleased to meet you. We're in charge of the group directly outside the castle. This is Cinder. She's staying with us.
Just let me drop him off at camp.
Wait just 1
You're
minute.
doing an excellent job,
Don't
officer.
mind.
Easy
This
on
is
drop.
my job.
Guys, I'll talk with him, Karen.
Sorry, what? What are you doing?
I'm
She's asked for permission to drop him off at camp.
Fine.
Keyword being dropped.
Fair enough. I will come and check on you later.
Of course, officer. We will be heading out within the hour, though, so you will have to talk to any number of the people who are working with us.
Right. When you find your camp leaders, will you please tell them...
We
that
are the
we
camp
all
leaders.
camp- What's that now?
We are the camp leaders.
You're the camp leaders. Now, the camp leaders are Master Bo,
DeSante.
Mistress Sophia, Master
lady there.
Wilson, and Mistress Cinder.
And I'll point at each one as he says them.
Okay. Well, we do need to talk later because we're trying to get the camps under some form of control.
I wholeheartedly agree, and you will have my complete and total cooperation once we have dealt with the current
Okay,
crisis.
there are some problems. I'm just saying, that's my job. Fine. Off you go.
I'll thank him profusely,
Right.
and I'll hand him a cred thing for the officers' funds.
I'm sorry, sir.
It's not
Are
a
you
bribe.
trying to bribe a policeman?
Not at all. I am providing the appropriate funds to deliver to aid
This
the...
is going down on my report. I just thought I'd say.
This is so that
Trying
you
to
have
bribe a
the
policeman.
appropriate taxes. It is
Excuse me,
taxes towards law enforcement. I'd like your guys to...
Why would he be trying to bribe you if you were already letting us go?
I'm not trying to bribe him to let him go. I want him to make sure that they get some more police in through our camp.
Bribing the militia?
It's militia funds to spend for the militia. It's taxes.
Yes, sir.
I still hand him it.
No, sir. No. Sorry, sir. I'm a man of the law.
I know you are, and
This is
that's
why I've
what
been
I'm
given this
admiring.
role. I do not bend to bribery.
Fine. Who do I give money to that
That
we
is
want
not
to?
my problem, sir. I'm sorry. And he moves on, looking quite
Well, that got rid of him
embarrassed,
anyway.
to say the least.
let's go. Got
Don't forget to report Sergeant Dobbs.
Oh, jeez.
Chief of police is only a sergeant. Okay. Honestly, I wanted to donate to the police funds. Anyway, come on, guys.
Why couldn't it be Vimes? At least he's somewhat competent.
Okay, get back to the camp as long as we're not absconded by any more police officers.
Okay.
And get Constance cleared of anybody that's currently using
And
her
this
as
is
a
taking
base of
you
operations.
to get from the Dragon's Cave, be
Never
interrupted, blah blah blah. It's taking you about 15-20 minutes so far.
Okay.
We're never
Right.
gonna be able to beat her there.
I mean, it also took you about 15-20 minutes before you got the information as well. So it's been more than half an hour.
Okay. I think around Watson, we're not going to be able to beat her there. All we can do is try and make our best speed to get there.
Okay.
Right. I'll power up Constance.
Okay.
Anyone want to come with me? I'm leaving now.
I think it's a good idea that somebody does. But
I will go with you.
Probably for the best.
Wilson's been there by land, so it'll help us navigate there.
I can find the way.
And I'll gun Constance into overdrive and drive her out into the wilderness.
Okay. So it's going to take you a while to get there.
I mean, Cinder's got the benefit of being able to go as the crow flies, but I think
Yeah,
that Constance
you're-
actually goes a little faster than she does.
I don't know about that. Probably, yeah. Okay.
But obviously I've got to go around
You
obstacles.
get
and all that.
there. We're going to say you get there. We're not going to say you get there actually. Whilst you're on the way there, you pass a group of individuals that you don't quite see who they are. They disappear much into the brush as you're going there. They seem to duck out of sight. But so I take it. Are you driving on?
There's nothing to stop Wilson using the onboard sensors to get a bit more info about them, but I'm not stopping.
Yeah, he's driving, so I will see. What do I need to? What is that skill? Does that use?
Hang on, I'm just double checking because it's got the sensor suite that are in power armor, so I've got to get to the power armor section. I think it's like a search or a spot check at +4 or something like that. Hang on.
Notice check.
That's the one, I think. Where's it gone?
Well, they've gone
Yeah,
into
+2
the
on all
bush.
notice checks, incorporating 360-degree radar, thermal imaging, night vision, optic enhancement, 50 times magnification, and audio pickups that can catch whispers at 100 yards.
So I will do the notice check.
Okay.
That's not good. Not bad, but not good.
You can hear. You pick up 2. No, you pick up 1 group of signals. It seems very. The voices that are coming over seem very military-like, giving coordinations and what have you.
That's not good. We can let time.
What did you get?
The one group using military terminology.
Crap.
Yeah.
How far away from the castle are we? Are we within radio distance still?
Let's see now. Let me know when your maps change.
Changed.
Good.
Not mine. Let me refresh here. Oh, there we go.
Let me see.
Okay.
Okay, my maps are not updating. He said some people's maps have and some haven't, no?
Yeah, I've got mine.
Okay, it just seems to be my other one that's not updated.
It's because you're not effectively a player, so you'll have to just change it manually. Just if you refresh it, it should do it automatically.
How do you refresh on
Just refresh the webpage.
this? Right, okay, I hope that works.
And fingers crossed. Wait for it.
It's going to put me on as a GM, isn't it? Oh right, now it's kept me as a player, that's good. Okay. If you are here at Castle Refuge, did everybody see that?
Yep.
Then I would say that you've managed to go about this far.
Right.
Oh, I'm not sure actually.
I thought we headed east before. The cave was to the east, wasn't it?
Right there, hold on. Yeah.
What's this? What was one hex
Okay,
on here?
you've gone that far.
Okay, so I think we're okay. People with more of a knowledge of American geography.
Yeah.
How far is that?
Probably quite a long
Pretty
way.
far.
Where to where? Sorry.
How long would you say that would take?
On foot?
This line?
No, flying and vehicle.
No, the red line here.
Yeah, the red line.
On good terrain, the vehicle's got a top speed of 120 mph, but I wouldn't say we're on good terrain.
Okay, scrub that idea. Let's just say you've gone about about 50 miles out, which is going to take you at least a whole day. Yeah?
Okay.
You've
Because there's
about-
military. We've got military forces operating.
Yeah.
We didn't see any uniforms or anything
50,
like that.
70 miles out. You can go check and follow what you saw. You saw stuff moving into the bushes. You didn't quite catch what they were. You can't even be 100% certain that those are the ones that you're tracking now, to be honest with you.
I mean, we weren't in a hurry. I would track them down. It wouldn't be a problem.
Same here.
Dilemmas.
We're within radio transmission of the castle still, so we can radio back the position.
Right. Radio back. Let them know what's going on. We don't know who they are. They could be coalition. They could be.
Okay, radio back coordinates, description, direction, much information as we can. Back to the castle.
Okay, very good, very good. I tell you one thing I haven't done. Ideal. I'll give you each a card. Fair enough. You've radioed that back, and that should work just fine. Oh, my graphics have gone again. I see. Okay. The it's all radioed back. You are doing what? Going on?
Heading on.
Right.
Trying to keep Cinder in sight, basically.
Okay, yeah. That evening you get back to the main portal. what are you doing? The woman at the top of the portal turns round and looks at you. Oh, it's you again.
Can we come in?
Of course.
Fine.
You're very welcome.
Guys, before we go in there, we assume that Dara's got it before us, yeah?
I'm assuming so.
Why don't we ask our friend here?
Exactly what I was suggesting. Did anyone come in here before us?
They might have done.
What do I need to do to get a specific answer?
I don't know that you can. I mean, there might have been people come through, but that's not what I'm here for. I'm not here to disseminate information. I'm here to allow people entry and egress, that sort of thing.
Have you granted entry? Day.
Who's asking? And why do you want to know? You're very nosy.
I'm asking. We're all asking.
What's that got to do with me?
Whisper to Wilson or Cinder. Didn't you say that this thing or these things thought you were the warden last time?
They did the last thing, yeah.
My concern is if Dara's in there and has already taken on the role we expect her to take, is she the warden now, or what?
Only one way to find out.
That's that
I'm
picture of-
asking.
that's
The
that picture of
warden is asking.
I'm afraid you're a little mistaken. You have none of the signs of a warden about you.
Now we know.
And I'm pretty certain that the warden is inside.
And
Right.
now we really
And
know.
you are outside.
Okay,
We don't
Thank
give
you
out
for
information.
answering our question.
Oh, you tricked me. I'll see about that.
we'll, give
Well,
the, we'll,
I-
we'll tell the warden you've been doing a good job.
Well, at the moment, all the warden needs is sweeties.
All she needs is what now?
Is that Dara or Lear? Sweeties. Candy.
She said, right now all the warden needs is sweeties. She's very bribable.
Well, you gonna go get some cows?
Say what?
I think Lear is still the warden.
I'm not saying another word. Do you want to come in or not?
I think we have no choice.
Oh,
Step forward.
on that point, you know, wait. You know, you do have a choice.
What are the choices?
Well, the choices are to enter or not enter. Everyone's got that choice.
Right.
We're entering.
We're entering.
Welcome. Do come in.
Go in.
Okay.
We're all going, yeah.
You enter. Very well. Before long, you hear a lot of chatter going on about the prophesied one, the prophesied one. And before too long, a set of double black doors open to you. And before you stands Lyra and Dara.
Okay.
Oh, so you followed, did you?
Did you expect less?
To be honest, I wasn't really sure. You're a bit hard to read at times.
You
Maybe
took
it's
what's
big-
mine.
Me? Take what's yours. It's a human. How's it yours?
My human.
Oh dear. Baby dragon's getting upset. I do like that. But I thought we were going to be friends. Share and share alike and all that.
Not ruling it out, but I'm not happy.
Yeah, but friends ask before they take somebody else's toys.
Not all friends, I can assure you.
Plus, the invitation was for you to accompany us, not for us to chase you.
She's got the child in her arms. And she's stroking what you can see now is literally the rest of the child's arm is a physical key. A large key. And she's stroking it. And she lifts the child's hand up and kisses the key. Now, we're not going to get horrible about this, are we? I mean, seriously.
It depends what you consider to be horrible.
Oh, I think it's pretty horrible.
Fine, then you can control whether it's horrible or not. We'd just like to leave with the child intact and whole.
What's in it for me?
This is really getting boring, Cinder.
I know, isn't it dreadful?
Get to you.
You're cutting up, Stephen.
Cut out.
Second.
Yeah, you're cutting out a lot.
Okay, hear me now.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep,
very
there we go.
nicely.
So you want to tell the truth?
Tell the
What were you-
truth.
The truth.
I'm not sure I'm reading you right.
You
What do
never
mean?
did tell us what your age was.
I wasn't aware I was supposed to. You don't ask a lady her age, that's just rude.
A lie by
Thought it
omission
was-
is. Go ahead. Sorry.
I was just gonna say I thought it was different with dragons.
Are you kidding me? I mean, seriously, you are kidding, right?
You were quite happy to let one of your associates make us believe you were 19 years old, even though there was a child's life in danger, as well as some kind of mystical effect
I'm not
here
sure
that needs to
I'm
be
quite
resolved.
happy about discussing my age. I think that's just rude.
Fine, what do we need to do to resolve this, guys? Because frankly, this dragon is really starting to...
What do you want?
I'm trying to work it out. I think
Well, hurry up!
I mean, we can't give you what you want if you don't know what you want.
Well, I think I know what I want. I'm just trying to work out how to get it.
How can we help you work it out?
Well, I'm trying to decide. You see, since I've been on this planet, I've gotten a bit soft. Normally I'd rip the child's arm off. But I'm finding that is not so desirable to me at the moment. But if you really start to miff me off, I might just go for the short route.
So you want the key?
Bingo.
We have to figure a way to separate the girl from the key without killing her.
Yeah. Can you get it for me? Dearest boy. You must know, you must have heard something. I've thought about it, but I can't find the way.
You're the warden. Why don't you ask the
I'm
doors?
She's not.
I'm not the warden.
Not yet.
That's where we want to get to. Understand?
Well, if you stopped scaring the girl, she probably could have helped you.
Scaring the girl? Oh no, I've not scared her. She just passed out of fright. That's hardly really scaring her now, is it?
Well, Cinder, the last time we were here, it was still thinking we were the warden. So you want to try to?
I've
the doors
tried that. It doesn't work.
Maybe it would for me because I'm close to Lyra.
Oh, I don't think so.
Give me the girl.
Oh, clever little thing. You're learning. Not only can she talk, she can trick now. No. Mine. I'm keeping it.
Maybe if we shared.
You can have it back when I get what I want.
Maybe to get what you want, you need to share.
I've never shared. I don't
You need to
do sharing. And you're not so big I can't eat you.
We could ask about the library.
The library won't respond. I heard about the library from you lot, and the library doesn't respond. Now, why do you think that is?
Because it
Maybe
doesn't
you
know
should
you're
ask
the warden.
Lyra.
Lyra has decided to pass out. She's done it
Whose
3
fault is
times,
that?
and no amount of slapping her wakes her up.
Maybe I can wake her.
No chance, baby dragon.
Well then, no chance, Lyra dear.
Are you throwing my own quips back at me? That's disgusting. I won't have it.
It's the only option you got.
Have you got a better idea?
Well, I don't know. But I'm not letting you walk out with the child. Do you understand?
That wouldn't solve our problem. She still has the key.
None of us
If
can
you
leave. None of us can leave this place as long as the
But-
child is unconscious.
No. The more I think about it, the more I think it's a very bad idea. You've got influence over the child. That's clear.
That's why we can get her to move us where we need
Come
to
to think
go.
of it, right now she's probably better off asleep. I mean, we don't want her making any wishes now, do we? Oh. Come to think of it.
what?
Maybe she can relinquish the key.
But not if she's not awake.
No, but also when she's awake, she's dangerous.
Yes, but she's not afraid of us, and she'll listen to us.
Mm-hmm.
And she's not the only thing we want that's here.
Really? What else do you want? Tell me. I want to know.
That's nice. Get used to disappointment.
I've
want-
been
you want-
around you mortals too long.
You're not the weirdest thing I've dealt with today, so
Oh,
We have-
honey, I'm
too
the
many-
weirdest thing you've dealt with by far. Probably ever.
okay. Sure.
And you're really pushing all the wrong buttons at the moment.
Listen. Please.
I'm listening. Can you get me what I want?
What do you want?
I want to get you what you want. I want it safely, and I want an arrangement that will work for all of us.
But you have to get out of your own way to do it.
Okay. I would like you to make a persuasion, which would
Ugh.
be a
Persuasion.
smart.
No, persuasion.
Oh, persuasion. Oh, yeah, sorry, spirit. Persuasion. Make a persuasion roll. Do you have persuasion?
I don't know.
If not, it's going to have to be...
D4 minus 2.
Yeah, D4 minus 2.
We can help in that role, yes.
I have no charisma.
Can an unskilled person really be helped by a skilled person? I would say that the skilled person would have to be the one leading. And I don't think an unskilled person will be able to help, so I'm going to say no, it won't work the other way around.
Don't look at me. Hoping to have Bo do the talking.
Probably the dragon's not listening to anyone but the dragon, essentially.
Oh no, she's listening.
Okay.
It's only the dragon doing the talking, isn't it?
No?
Oh, sorry, am I ignoring people? I'm very sorry.
We've all added bits.
Been a group effort.
Yeah, well, she seems to, her goal seems to be that she wants to be warden. But
We want her to
doesn't, she doesn't seem to know how. And it's frustrating her. And she's starting to get a little...
The girl knows how. You need the girl awake. With us here, specifically Cinder here, the girl is more likely to do what you want her to do.
Every time she looks at me since we entered the cave, she faints.
Then we need to do it in such a way where you're behind her.
Ugh. Look, let me put this another way. Let me find what I'm looking for.
Cinder, is Lyra prone to fainting fits? Normally?
No.
No. But she's unwell.
True. And weak.
And scared.
I'm trying to find something and I can't. Right, gotcha. Oh, let me put this another way, she says.
Oh.
This is by Knees Bees, this picture.
Ooh.
At DeviantArt. Newsbees is spelled Neisbeis, so you can go and find that at DeviantArt. If you get what I'm trying to say to you, I believe she sees my truer form.
Okay. The same thing.
Everybody make a fear.
You have to remind me how to do that.
Uh-oh.
Spirit check.
Yes. That's a spirit roll. You are talking about a terror roll, which is at a -2 to your result modifier.
Still made it.
You made it?
I got a 4.
Ooh.
Well, I got a 6 minus 2, 4.
Okay, you made it. Wilson,
That,
was that your 4?
No, that's me,
No.
Santa. There's no other rolls yet.
Oh, right, okay, gotcha.
I was just checking something to see if I had some sort of edge that was relevant to that.
I made it.
Ooh.
Just barely.
-2 to that roll.
No, I did not make it.
No, you did not make it.
Luckily, you didn't get double 1 though.
Right.
Tinder didn't make it either.
-2.
I'm so glad I increased my spirit.
And by the way, you have to make one too, Cinder.
She did.
Not
She
her,
failed it.
It's not her dragon form. Did you make it?
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, you failed it too. Oh dear, this is not going to be good. Okay, what happens?
Sephir and Bo made it.
Terrifying triggers. I'm not supposed to creature evil.
We roll.
Hold on.
The fear table.
You're not going to be getting rerolls. I don't
We
know.
roll, he said, not re-roll.
Roll d20
Right.
plus.
+2, because it had a -2 fear penalty.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, heart attack, that's not good.
Ah!
Adrenaline surge.
12.
What do I?
Roll a d20. Tam.
Sorry, I'm losing track of the rolls here.
That was Sophia making hers.
Right, you rolled a 12.
No, that's Sophia making her fear check. Wilson's the next one down.
I thought Sophia had I thought Cinder had already. Sophia hadn't rolled yet. Is that what you're telling me? Oh, I see. Okay, Sophia. Right, everybody else is rolling on the fear.
Which they've just done.
Yeah.
Right, Wilson rolled a 1.
+2 because of the fear penalty.
Still gets me
Makes
in
it
trouble.
Oh,
3.
right, yeah. Adrenaline surge. Your hero's fight response takes over. He adds +2 to all traits and damage rolls on his next action. Very good. That doesn't seem to be beneficial at all.
That's why it's the lowest roll.
Cinder rolled a 3, +2 is a 5. You're shaken, so your character automatically enters shaken, which you'll have to get out of.
So it scared you a bit,
Sure.
and Wilson's in fight.
What about
response. Bo made it.
Did you? Where's your roll? I can't see your roll.
Bo got a 6 on the roll, -2 is a 4, so we made
Oh,
it.
right.
That's the first one to roll.
Right, nobody ran off crying, so.
Yay
Okay.
for small victories.
So she sees my true form, which is why I think the whole waking her up while she's facing away from you would help.
1 more hour.
Very well. Very well. What's the 1 more hour?
No. My little boy. He's.
Oh. Okay, so. Very well.
And I'll turn and see that Cinder's obviously scared.
Very well. I will allow the child to face towards you and you can soothe her. I should warn you. I am not quite the Dara you believe you knew. But then I believe you must have guessed that.
Plus, we barely know you anyway.
Well,
Oh, I wasn't guessing.
give me the key and I will allow you to go.
Cinder?
I will even give you the occasional access to the caves.
Cinder, are you okay? We need you to pull yourself together for Lyra's sake now.
And Stellan's.
Yeah. We
I
need
can
to-
control the doors, I assure you of that. I will get your boy for you. And I will allow you to leave.
So, Cinder, what do we need to do to wake Lyra up?
Is that a deal? You get what you want, and I get what I want.
Enough, Dara. We're trying to sort this out now, okay?
She just looks at you.
Look her in the eyes.
Okay.
She wants this to happen, and she's being her own worst enemy. She's stopping it from being able
Make
to
a
be done.
different type of fear check at
Cool.
-6.
Okay.
Ooh.
If need be, I'll spend a penny on this if it doesn't come out.
Okay.
It didn't, so I'm going to spend a penny, which gives me a +2. If I can find the bit to do it. Trade test modifier 2. So there's a +2. Nope, fails that one.
Okay. Roll to see how.
Don't die. That's gonna mean you're gonna make a roll a D6. Ooh.
Not good.
Yeah.
I am older than time itself.
Bow falls over.
I have existed before your paltry planet ever took shape.
Bow isn't hearing this.
What did you roll?
19. That's including the +6.
The mark of fear.
No, that's including the +6, yeah?
Okay, right.
I thought it was the heart attack one, that one.
Yeah, the hero is shaken. The hero is shaken and also suffers some cosmetic physical alteration. A white streak forms in the hero's hair. His eyes twitch constantly, or some other major physical alteration. This reduces his charisma by 1. Ouch! That really hurts. You're not. You didn't get the 21, John.
So I thought 21 was higher.
Do you really think that I cannot control the doors? Give me what I want.
If you agree to give, if you agree to the terms that we set, we will give you what you want.
Deal. What are the terms? She just went a bit daring there. What terms?
To secure the boy's safe release from the Nemian door. Let us leave with both the boy and the girl.
And we never have to talk to each other again.
Oh, we'll talk to each other again, believe me.
Yeah, well, we can hope.
You'll need me in the future, I assure you. So it's in your best advantage to be nice.
And you said something about allowing us entrance to the doors.
It's a deal. Only to level 10. There will be a level 10. I fully intend for there to be a level 10. Don't take it personally. I just like level 10. So, do we have a deal?
I would
Sure.
present.
Should we perhaps place some stipulations on?
You really
People
don't
who-
get it, do you? If I wanted, I could kill you all with a thought.
Of course.
I don't think it'd take.
And then you wouldn't get what you want.
That's true. Well, not necessarily true. It might just take me some time. I'd have to corrupt the child. But as she's an oracle...
But you don't like waiting.
No, I don't like wait. Well, I don't mind waiting. I've never had to try to corrupt an oracle before, though. Apparently that's extremely difficult. They exist on their own level of things. Capiche? We have a deal? I will let you take the child, and you will tell her to give the key to me.
I don't think it'll be that difficult.
Really? Are you sure?
No.
You must tell the child to give the key to Gedera.
I don't think she wants the key.
Well, you must tell her to give the key to Gedera. Gedera. Do you understand?
Gedera.
Gedera. Gedera. I've been known by so many names. Why is the blind warrior woman so quiet? What are you up to?
I am not up to anything.
I
I'm
don't
just
trust you. I've never trusted you, and I don't get on with girls.
Hey.
You don't count. You're a baby. Very well. Yes, I'll let you all out. And as a gesture of goodwill, she clicks her fingers, John. Bo, you are up. You feel healthy.
Mm-hmm.
And you kind of feel, this will wear off, but you kind of feel that the goddess Gedera is the best thing since sliced bread, but hey. Can we say glorifica? Yeah, that's basically, you feel that she's wonderful. You don't have the right to look in her direction. She's giving you life and everything
Okay.
for a little while, and then it'll wear off quite quickly. It's just an aura thing used on you. She lets the child, she comes towards you. She's now no longer in the Gedra form. She's back into the Dera form, and she gives the child to you, smiles and blinks innocently. There, you see, I can be nice.
So nice.
No. Friends forever.
And ever.
I doubt you'll live that long. But I will. What are you doing?
okay.
Trying to rouse Lyra.
Okay, once she gets out of Gedera's direct embrace, as it were, or field of aura, she starts to sort of like come round blarily. Jinda,
Mm-hmm.
Jinda.
Lyra.
Scared.
I know.
Go home now, go home now. A
Soon.
door starts to come towards you. I'm not liking this. Tell her to make it stop, or else.
Stop the door.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
The door's not stopping for you.
I was asking Lyra. Sorry.
Okay. She's not really. The door's still coming towards you. What are you doing? Did you hear that?
Yeah, I'm gonna back away. Obviously,
Tam, did you hear? Tamara, did you hear that? Sorry, Cinder.
Yes. I guess how fast is the door coming?
The door's coming slowly, creakingly.
Lyra, is that you bringing the door closer?
She nods. Want to go home. The door starts to open before it gets to you. You're seeing a ruined field where a terrible battle has raged. All manner of creatures have taken root there. It was where the great battle was, where you left. Home now.
Not that home.
She
We need.
steps. Dara steps forwards, and Lyra shivers and faints. The door disappears. That wasn't playing nice.
What wasn't playing nice?
You were trying to escape.
I wasn't.
Yes, you were.
No.
Yes, you were.
You really think I want to go back there?
I don't care. I don't like you anymore.
Feeling is pretty close to mutual.
Don't push it, baby dragon.
I wasn't trying to escape. I won't leave without Stellan and Lyra.
Well, I would suggest you remember that. I'm going
It
to
hasn't
step
been
back
forgotten.
now. This is your last chance, by the way. If I can't do this with you, I'll do it without you. She steps back. After she's a certain distance away, Lyra begins to wake again blarily. What are you doing? Any of you, what are you doing?
I don't know what we can do. I mean, I don't know.
Um,
I mean, the girl don't know me, so
Yeah, as it's Cinder's. Cinder's gonna.
It's Cinder's show.
okay. Lyra, I need you to focus.
She
Listen
looks
to
at
me.
you. Yeah.
I want to go home, but we can't leave without Stellan.
Where's Stella? Another door in the darkness opens, and you can see once again the Nemian
Lion.
door. Whoops. Not good size. Once again, you can see the Nemian door.
But we also have to keep our promise to Gadara.
Dora. Okay.
He needs the key.
Key. She looks at her arm and tears begin to fall down her eyes. Hurt. It hurt. Ouch.
I know. Maybe if you offer?
She won't understand words like offer. She's too young for that. Did you hear that?
Yeah. Thinking.
She's like 3 or 4.
How do you explain to her? I don't even know how. I don't know how they're going to get to the.
It's not that she won't understand the concept. It's just the word's a
Right.
bit big.
So we
Well,
have to
she's
give-
nearer to 2, 3 actually than 3, 4. I'm saying.
We need to give the key to Gadara.
Okay. When she does that, her arm, literally the flesh of this obsidian key, literally unwraps as if it's a bandage, and and like a string, a streamer darts towards Dera and wraps around her arm, and the key is on her arm. She screams, and a dreaded dragon form appears as she falls to the ground. It is mist and shadow. It is darkness and writhing tentacles. It is a dragon made of worms and all sorts of weirdness. I haven't got a picture for it. But it is very big and very old. Its eyes are like stars. And then all of a sudden she pulls herself back together. But you notice that your little girl's arm is whole again, as if it had not been harmed at all. And she seems to be breathing more easily now, but not liking her surroundings, obviously. Yes, I own this now. I will keep to my word, but understand, these are my caves. These are my caves. These are the caves of Verstangedera. And then all of the darkness disappears. And as it disappears, it melds into caves. It's like a cavern that goes on and on and on. And the cavern doors are the doors. And ahead of you is the Nemean door. She walks up to the Nemean lion, and it stands looking at her imperiously as it did with you. But then it seems to realise just what it's facing, and it backs down. And there's a good lion. And she goes in and she comes out with the boy. As agreed. Now, understand, these are my caves. You're welcome to visit any time you like, but technically speaking, you'll have to go via the doors. Understand?
Understood.
I'll be nice to you, as agreed, to the 10th level, but if you want to go any deeper than that, you're on your own. And along the corridors of this fast-forming dungeon, there are red and yellow arrow signs pointing this way out. Bye now.
Oh, we're not. I'm out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure Bo comes with us since he's still thinking she's the greatest thing ever.
Yeah, that would
Every
be
so
a
often
good idea.
you're dragging him out. You're dragging him out, and his head's like trailing backwards as he's trying to get a glimpse out the corner of his eyes.
She blows you a kiss.
He shivers.
You don't want none of that.
Yeah. Now I know you'll be back though. As you leave, you see what was that door is now a vast two vast stone doors in the side of a cave. You could see a cave face as well, and rocks. It looks like a cave, but something is written on the door. It is written in Elvish. Well, if we're honest, Elvish is indeed dragonish, isn't it? So, who can read it?
Me.
You can read it. Okay.
You're the only one, I think.
Theory.
So, where did that go? Let me show you what it says. Oh, that came out a little bit too big. Not the size I had in mind. Right, can you see that?
Portals to places. Where are ye desire?
I'll read it to you if you like.
Yeah.
Portals to places where'er ye desire. Secrets revealed, not in part, but entire. Alter thyself to change shape or perfect. Loved ones returned, be they yet lost or dead. Yea, treasures await at the end of all doors. Be warned ere ye enter, take moment and pause. Ye could find thy desire more than could be earned. The risk, though, is great. Most have never returned. And all the way round it says depths of Verstangedera.
There's the honey for a particularly nasty fly trap.
Yeah. So you get the idea that this place is offering so much, but you know it can actually deliver because you know about the doors. But just as a DGM's box text, this appears all over the place. In an old door in a laboratory in some forgotten world, a little plaque that says that appears on the door. In a school, deep down in the porters area, where the pipes are, it's scrawled in graffiti on a door. Doors throughout the multiverse are appearing with that little poem on.
What was that what was that saying earlier? The wolf leading the hen house?
So, you've solved that one, and we'll get your XP for it, because you did quite well. On the way back, what are you doing?
We need to get these people out of the caves.
Get people out of the caves? Are you going back in?
No, they're like the people who were camping out in the caves.
Oh, you're talking about back at your own place.
Yeah, okay. I thought this
I don't
was
think
the
she
same.
cares.
Yeah.
You've been travelling for the better part of the day to get to here.
Yeah, but the doors could go different places, so...
If you want to go back into... Well, what she's done is she's put you back where... When you first entered the cave, the entrance, you've come out of that entrance, but it looks entirely different now. It looks like a cave, but you're right where you are, about
So we've got to travel the
50 to
distance
75
physically to
miles
get back
away
to Castle Refuge.
from Castle Refuge.
Okay.
Okay.
Perhaps I should have made that clear.
I will ride in Constance this time so that I can be with the children.
Yeah, good idea.
What's Wilson's drive skill?
6.
Because Bo doesn't want to leave.
Really?
Yeah, so you have to strap him into the passenger seat and then drive for a bit.
Okay.
I don't wanna.
If I have to, I'll knock him unconscious. Okay. No
She has +1 handling, but I don't think you're going to encounter anything untoward.
When
I
you...
can-
Sorry, go on.
I was just gonna say if you need someone to hold him down.
Well, you definitely got the strength for that.
Yeah, it's like he just doesn't want to leave.
Yeah.
If he's yet.
When after you drove for a little bit of a ways, you're maybe 10 miles away from home at the most. You encounter something, but you're not sure quite what to make of it. It is it's got this faint beam going off into the sky a ways, and you're in a field, shrubland, and in the centre of this field is an egg. It's about the height of a man, and it's the best way to describe it is it's attracting your attention. You're not even sure that you chose to drive in the direction you drove. I mean, you could have driven this way to get home, but you get the idea that it wasn't necessarily 100% your decision. Also, the strangest thing is that there's all sorts of animals around it in this field, in this shrubland. Animals that would otherwise be dangerous, animals that would be food to some of these animals, and none of them seem to be attacking.
Well, that's just weird.
I'll wait till you get out, and if you decide to drive on, you drive on. If you decide to stay and find out what it is, because it is quite near to to Castle Refuge, then I would describe it more.
Egg?
Well, that's the shape that you can see at the moment.
Think we should check it out?
How's Bo feeling now? Does you still love Lorne and Lost? How's Bo feeling now? Does he still love Lorne and Lost?
Do you know what? At the moment, there is something pulling on your interest. You're still full of love and all the rest of it, but I will say that your love, your desire has kind of switched to this egg at the moment. You get the idea it's not probably the egg's fault. It's just that you're the way you are at the moment, and the fact that it has attracted people, and so it's confused your senses.
Well, Bo will agree with Wilson if Wilson says we think we should investigate.
I think we should.
Yeah, I think we should.
It's close enough to Castle Refuge that that's just not natural that we need to check this out.
Yeah.
Cinder, why don't you stay here with the kids and me, Cephia, and
I'll drive the ADV a bit closer.
well, I don't. I think the kids. I think we should keep the kids inside the ATV.
Oh, certainly.
So why don't
I am not sure this is wise, but we should make sure it is no threat to the castle.
I was gonna say if it wasn't so close to the castle, I'd say leave it be. But
Are there
it's too
any
close.
unnatural animals in the grouping, or are they all just
Oh,
natural
yeah.
animals? Okay.
Well, there's
Oh,
all
yeah.
sorts of there's all sorts of things that should not be together. That's for sure. Let me go in first.
They're all, some of them are
What
just
about
literally sitting
detector?
around it or walking around it. None of them seem to be aggressive in any way.
That's not right. Well, you can detect Arcana, but I mean, there's no point in you spending ISP to
Yeah.
do that. I can do that anytime I want. But
Okay.
and I think Stephanie, you have the what version of it?
He has like radar senses sort of thing.
Okay.
So.
Oh, so you don't have who had the what's with the burster that had the advanced detect Arcana. So I'm gonna go up and I'm gonna use my detect Arcana, which I think uses my notice.
Okay.
If I can figure out what's at least a little bit about what's going on in this thing.
While Wilson's doing that, I'll park up Constance a little bit closer. Explain to Cinder that she can talk to us over the radio if she pushes that button or that button, basically on the thing.
Yeah.
And then I'll get my rifle and my pistol, and I'll go out and be just behind Wilson.
Okay.
Okay.
About
So
15
I
so feet.
I got my target number, but I did not get a raise.
Sorry, what were you trying to do?
I was just using my detect Arcana.
Oh, right.
Just to, generally, I can't do too much with
You
with it,
are
but I do know whether it's magical or not.
right. It's definitely magical. There's no question about that.
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't think I'd actually.
You're not getting any feeling of you're not getting any feeling of malevolence or anything like that. There's
But this
to say that you feel a bit like a hippie right now. Is yeah. I mean, peace, life, love.
Is it safe, Wilson?
Nature. Not in like when you look at a sunny day, you might think, oh, isn't it lovely? That sort of thing. It's not a control kind of thing. It's a
right.
yeah. It's gentle. It's
Yeah.
Well, I guess I'll go closer to it.
Start picking my way through the animals, following Wilson.
okay.
To get
It's
close
really
to the thing.
weird because you're stepping around animals that would just eat you or do something really dreadful to you, and they're not really. They know you're there. They clearly know you're there. Sometimes they're moving out of the way, but which is weird in and of itself. But
I mean, they do that for me all the time.
Yeah, he's not unusual for him. He's got animal affinity, but for the rest of us, it's freaky weird.
Like, that's weird.
yeah, but there's some of them that wouldn't.
Yeah.
It's like, well, they're and that would normally attack just because that's what they do to everybody else. So like, no. So I'm gonna go up to you.
Wilson, have you seen anything like this before?
No, but
Let me describe to you now that you're close enough.
It looks
what
amazing.
Looks like. If you can imagine, have you ever seen a tangle of roots?
yes.
Now, if you can imagine a tangle of tree roots, the type of roots that you might get if you pulled up a bush, they're woven into each other, they're knitted into each other to form this egg. And every now and then, one of the tentacles will just slightly wrap itself, and it will just sort of like stroke the ground and then go back into the root ball again.
Definitely something I have never seen or heard of before. But
Bo's watching it enraptured as one of the tentacles comes out. He said, "Why do you think it is?"
I don't know. That is a very odd thing.
But I don't think it's a threat.
Whatever it is, let's hope it remains docile.
Well,
Yeah, sure, docile. That's it, docile. That's a good way to describe it. Take a step closer and really closely looking at the bits and pieces.
but one of us is going to have to do it sooner or later.
And Bo reaches out and touches one of the roots.
And I
Right.
was hoping it was going to be him.
As Bo reaches out and touches the root ball,
With the phrase,
It-
I think it needs help.
it literally, the branches wrap around his arm.
Whoa!
And basically just, well, no, they don't wrap around his arm, they sort of like touch him.
Okay, not whoa.
At that point,
Oh.
Think it like
all the life colour in Bo leaches out,
Oh, great.
and the root ball becomes flushed in a pinky reddy colour, and then
Not pinky
Bo's
brown.
own colour rushes back into him again.
Remember, Bo is brown.
Sorry, brown. Sorry, yeah, that's true. The root ball takes on a fleshy browny colour, and then at that point, Bo gets literally slung backwards.
I was going to stagger
and
backwards
anything
anyway.
that is very near the root ball gets slung backwards. And then suddenly the ground around the root ball starts to change in all directions out from it. Firstly, just about a foot away in all directions. The ground starts to, the root ball starts to it falls to the earth, falls into the earth a little, and it starts spreading out. And the if you can imagine the roots are almost like tentacles going into the earth, and the earth itself is becoming a root ball. What are you doing?
Am I conscious or unconscious?
Everybody's conscious at this moment in time.
Am I compos mentis or
You're perfectly compass, but now you feel fine now.
what's up?
You
Well,
feel
what just
you.
happened?
What do you just touch the ball?
I did.
Ball? Yeah.
What's it doing?
I think we need to get back.
Let us go. Now.
Okay.
Okay, I've got to just read up on chases, because this technically counts as a chase.
I read the chase rules. I don't understand them.
Thanks, Bo. Thank you.
Right, let's see.
Hey, Cinder, you know how to drive?
I thought
No.
I'd put this rule in.
Then the first couple of rounds of the chase are going to be a bit.
Your car
I know I can outrun all of you guys.
hold on a second. Your car, remember, is very near it.
Yep, it has an acceleration of 10 and a top speed of 50.
Your car is one of the things that is first to be touched.
Remember, the kids are in it.
That's true. That's true.
With me.
So is Cinder.
Okay, Cinder, what are you doing when you see this change coming towards you? It's not just only on the land, it's starting to rise up like a mist as well. In whatever piece of the land is changing
Hello.
at the time.
Bowie's heading directly to the vehicle to slam it in reverse.
Gosh, I thought I made a note of all the chase rules. And I can't find them now.
I guess how far away is the vehicle?
It's very, very close to.
Yeah, the GM screen things in here with the chase roads.
That's true.
It's an appropriate trait roll, whatever the appropriate trait roll would be.
Dramatic
Draws an
social chases, yeah.
Yeah.
Good point.
Character may attack any target with an equal or lower action card. The action card.
Yeah, this is where we get it, so we have to do an initiative.
Well, no, you have to make a trait roll, even draw a card. It's not. Well, I don't. Yeah, for each success.
Right.
So you have to make a trait roll and get a success to be able to draw a card. And you draw as many cards as you get.
Hang on, I have to deal with the
What's
dog.
that?
That's the
That's
dog.
Lily. That's our little dog
That's her going,
moaning.
Want
Because
attention?
she wants something.
Want attention?
She sits there.
Gilbert was doing similar things just a few minutes ago.
Easy.
Right. Okay. So I suppose I have to deal you cards, do I?
We have to make a
Oh.
we have to make a trait roll, and each success gets us a card.
Right.
Oh.
Give me a second.
And if we don't make any successes, then we don't get a card.
What are the cards for?
Their initiative.
Their initiative, kinda.
Yeah.
The chase rules are not that. I've read, like I said, I've read them. I'm not sure I really understand them.
Okay. Fair enough. Let's see what we can make of it. I did read them, but they've gone out of my head now. I had this all planned, believe it or not. It was planned.
She needed fresh water, so I've given her fresh water.
Right, so basically, you first determine the length of the chase. So I'm saying it's the standard 5 rounds, used for most chases, and usually simulates less than a minute of action. Actually, this one's a bit longer.
Well,
We're on foot, so I guess
Yeah,
we're
you
rolling
are.
agility.
Well, Cinder can get in the can drive the car if she knows how, but whether there's enough time to actually get in the car, or I would say, and then get it started and everything, I would say that's risky.
I didn't turn it off. It's a nuclear engine. But Bo's heading for the ATV.
Is he really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not.
I think you're going to have...
What are you doing then?
Running away.
I would recommend it.
Towards the ATV, which will get us away.
Well,
You're putting an awful lot of faith in this ATV right now.
I don't have a lot of exactly.
I'm just being nice as a GM here. Just trying to find some stuff. I opened the wrong thing.
Why?
Oh, where's the screen? Where's the screen? Right. Do you know what? I'm not ready to do this chase thing. I think I'm going to just role play it. Right. Okay, so everybody please make me a smarts roll.
Watch roll.
Okay. Is it only Wilson and Cinder made the roll?
Hang on.
Nothing to add to it, no?
Okay. Sephia is dithering, to say the least, unless somebody grabs hold of her. Cinder, you...
Ooh.
I'll start off with Wilson. Wilson, you can see that this thing, it's exponential. It is growing very, very fast and in all directions. The interesting part of what you notice is that as this thing grows, the ground itself is changing and it is becoming like a thick carpet of roots. It's like the ground is made of roots.
What are the animals doing?
The animals, I will get to them in a bit. Cinder, you made it enough to know that you can choose to stay in the car or you can grab the kids and run. The boy can run for himself. He's very good at doing that, by the way. The little girl, obviously, you'd have to be carrying. I mean, technically, you could fly up, but it would take you around. It would take the problem is it takes you around to change, and you can't be running and changing.
I think that Cinder probably trusts herself and her own instincts more than she trusts a vehicle.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they would be running.
Right. So you grab the boy. You tell the boy to run in front of you. He's very
Yes.
fast, and you grab the girl. Okay, fine. That's what Cinder's doing. Bo,
Diving into the cab, slamming it into reverse.
diving into the cab. Well, it's gonna take you a while to get that cab started, but
It's a nuclear engine. It was left on. It's not petrol. It's nuclear.
I don't recall you saying you were leaving it on.
It's a push button. It's a nuclear power plant.
It still takes time to start.
Fine, I'll start it.
You first of all, you're going to do the maneuver. You're running towards it.
Yes.
You're climbing into it.
I'm diving into the cab. Yes.
Yes. Okay. So you've dived into the cab. You've now got to get yourself off the floor. So you're not starting up. You're not driving off and everything straight away. Right. Sephia. Nobody grabbing Sephia? She's
I will grab. If she's just standing there doing nothing, as I come by her, I will grab her and pull her along.
okay.
Well, I think
I
what
don't-
it is Sephia is like, you know, drawn her gun and is like ready for a fight.
Yeah, there's not a fight you can win.
Yeah.
Yeah. You
But
what you will have noticed, I mean, you failed your smart as well. You got a 1 as well. So drawing of the gun's not happening just yet. What I will say that you do notice is that as the ground changes and it hits some of the animals, like for instance, you saw it hit something like a frog, and that frog started to change. You don't know what it's changing into, but first it starts getting much bigger, and then it starts changing its shape, but you don't know what it's changing into because you've not got time to watch. Okay, round 2, I'm going to deliver you cards.
What are these for?
These are going to determine what you what obstacles and what have you find as you're running.
So it's not initiative, no?
No, it's not initiative. The actually, could you just tell me what you got? Because I don't want to.
I got a 8 of hearts.
Actually, I can't remember how to do the turn order thing, John, all of a sudden.
I only know to do it on the macro or adding initiative. So.
Yeah.
Reverse alphabetical order.
I can't seem to make them come up either. Okay.
You right click a token and choose add a turn.
Oh, you've got to have tokens on as well, haven't you? It's not a token thing. Ah, pig and egg. Just put your cards on the table, yeah.
I'll just do that.
Mm. Thank you.
That's Bo's one. Does it matter whose they are?
Yeah. Okay, where's your card, Cinder?
There we go.
Yay. Right. So I can, oh right, okay, gotcha. Right, so Cinder, what are you doing now? The ground is changing, it's getting faster. You're already running.
Yes.
You don't see any obstacles that are yet in your way. Just little minor things. But things are the ground that's around you, the rootstock is starting to get bigger. It's already to your knee height in size of roundness, of thickness for the rootstock. Anything particularly you're doing, or just running in the same direction you started?
I guess just running at this point. I'm trying to get far enough away that I could change
Sure.
safely.
Okay. I would say that you're almost clearing it because you're moving quite fast. So you're not doing too bad. Who's the 8 of hearts?
I am.
Okay, what are you doing?
I am trying to get as far away from I can, from the center of the thing, as far as I can, and get Cephia moving as well. As much as I can until she should be almost as fast as I am.
Yeah, she's just a little flummoxed at the moment, that's all. But she'll be fine in a minute.
Yeah, I'm worried about Bo, but I don't know what I can do about him because he both put a lot of effort into putting that thing together, and I don't think he's going to leave it behind.
Mm.
At least not without a fight.
Okay. Whilst you've got Cephia, you've probably got I don't know about the scruff of the neck. You don't mean to be impolite, right. I take it. You grab him the first thing you can, maybe by the arm, I don't know. And you're dragging her along. That's going to slow you down a little bit because you can only go at her speed.
Right.
Which
but
is pretty fast, actually.
Yeah, but you're still thinking as if you're taking control at the moment, but you've failed your check.
What is your pace?
8.
Yeah.
Okay. Mine's 10.
Okay.
Right. I just suppose. Well, you'll. This when it gets to your turn, you'll be able to take over your own thing. One of the things that you're finding is that as creatures are being touched by this environment, they are changing into part human things. You're starting to notice that now. Something that looked like a lizard, you know, it gets flung forward because of the branches, but it is being changed into some sort of lizard man. You get the idea that there's something that happened when Bo touched this thing that has affected everything it's subsequently touched. Yeah?
Yeah.
That's why you reckon everything's maybe doing what it's doing.
Like it's all getting an injection of Bo's DNA.
That would not be too far a thought. That would not be too far-fetched a thought.
Or his essence, I guess would probably be.
Yeah. Okay, who's 6?
Me.
Right. You also got spades. So you have got you've got basically, as you're going forward, a major obstacle comes into your path as a huge piece of rootstock gets in your way. Wilson managed to get past it, but you didn't. What are you doing?
I'm just going to ignite my side blade and cut through it.
Okay. Does your side blade cut through mega damage capacity things?
It can if I spend the ISP for it.
Are you saying that's what you instinctively did? Because you didn't describe it that way.
Don't think she would activate mega damage right away unless she had reason to think it was that. But
that's good for you. You as you basically you strike at it, and it literally feels like you've just tried to hit some solid unbreakable metal. Even though you can see it's clearly rootstock.
Mega damage rootstock.
Mega damage rootstock.
yeah, and that at that point.
So, but it doesn't mean you can't jump over it with some form of. What do you do for jumping and things like that in this game? Just trying to think. I suppose you're just going to have to make an agility kind of rule.
You'll notice there isn't anything like an acrobatics, is there?
No.
No, it is a hole in the system.
Yes.
Ooh.
I think they made it though. She made it okay.
Yeah, did you make it? Yeah, you made the agility 15. Yeah, basically you leap over it with no problem at all. And I'm going to say that you managed to leap past. When it comes to obstacles in your way for the next little while, you're actually you've got it. You know what you're doing now, and you're not having a problem with it. You're managing to leap it all. At some point, it takes over because it just. Oh, sorry. Are you 5, Bo?
Yep.
What are you doing?
Whacking the vehicle in reverse and just accelerating backwards as quickly as possible.
Okay, you managed to go backwards for a bit, and you're literally bumping up and down as you're going over the routes, but in a very short time you go bang and you hit a rather large route. To say that the route is about chest to shoulder height, and then most of what you're looking at is that.
Okay, the wheels are like 15 feet high on this thing.
Are they?
It's an all-terrain vehicle.
Okay, well that'll get you around. That'll give you a round. And basically, yeah, you manage to get through it, but the routes themselves, while you're trying to drive over them, which I'm not really sure how you're doing it, but fair enough, they're moving as you're driving over them, because this is them growing out into what they are.
Okay. Just to let you know, the vehicle's my top speed at this point is a top speed of 25. So that's,
yeah, you're not going to be able to do your top speed in this.
No. That's the normal top. That's not the 120 mile an hour. That's the speed you can go in the vehicle.
Okay.
It's faster than him running. That's the point I'm making, by a significant degree.
Not really. This is not terrain that's made for this. And this vehicle, it's a transport and it's a good transport, but it is not an every terrain.
It is. It's an all-terrain vehicle.
Does it fly?
No, it's an all-terrain vehicle. It drives over all terrain.
But you're talking about it virtually going vertical.
Okay, fine.
I mean, this round you'll be fine, but you're virtually talking about it going vertical. I'm not saying you've not lost it or anything like that.
No, it's okay.
But at the moment, I did try to explain beforehand. In the next round, I'm not going to keep doing cards. In the next round, just keep the cards that you've got. Who is Jack's?
I think the Jack was Cinder, wasn't it, or Wilson?
I had 8 of hearts.
Okay.
The Jack's Cinder.
Cinder.
Yeah.
What are you doing now? The forest is it's kind of taken you over by this round because the speed it is going. It's not that it's going fast, but it's going at a different scale of trying to think of how to explain it. It's like if the Earth is turning, yeah, and you're running alongside it, it's going to go faster than you at the end. And as this gets bigger, so its stretch is faster. So, but the rootstock is not a stick anymore. As the more it spreads out, the more it's not tight.
Okay.
So now you're in this dense jungle-like forest with hanging bracken and what have you. And before long, you can see like a camp. But there are skulls on spikes. And torches around. Now you know this doesn't exist here, because you know all around here should be scrubland, but you're in a jungle, and the jungle seems to already have denizens.
Yeah. I guess if I'm not at risk of stumbling or anything, I would call Stellan to me.
Yeah. He stops and comes towards you. You can see, you're now starting to, all of you really, hear drums beating. And John, as the as the bracken starts to get further in, it also now is starting to fall into the ground. So you can drive through it.
I'm trying to drive more slowly around obstacles now rather than try to charge over them.
Yeah, that's easier because it's starting to slow down now in its stretching, and the rootstock is now actually finding its way into the ground. And you can hear these drum beats.
Can I get an idea of the direction?
Yeah, pretty much in the direction you were running. That's probably why you can hear them, because they're the nearest to you.
I'll flick over the radio, which I think everybody bar Cindy can hear at the moment. Is everyone okay?
I'm good.
Sophia, you good? Has anyone got eyes on Cinder?
I am unharmed.
And anyone got eyes on Cinder? On the kids?
I'll
Can everybody
wave.
make me a notice roll?
Okay.
Me too?
Yeah.
What now?
Notice.
Notice.
A 5. And a 6.
Right. Seffi, I'm going to give you a bonus of 2 for your glasses, your eye thing.
No, I included that.
Oh, is that already included? Cool.
Yeah, because he's got alertness for his other senses.
Alright, I'm with you. Okay, fine. Anyone who got...
Or was only 2 people rolled so far? I'm at 3 out. I'm at 4, mine had gone up.
Okay. Everybody has a rough idea of roughly where each other is. Bo, it's more because you're catching them up now in your car. But as you were running, you more or less had each other in your sights, you know. The ones at the front obviously didn't have anybody in their sights, but the ones behind them had them in their sights. And
Is there like canopy cover?
Jungle? It's gotten quite dark because of the overhanging
I'll flick
canopy.
On spots on the front of the car.
Yeah.
It's only really doing like the bit in front of the car, but
one thing you can see from all angles is the most amazing, huge, spiring tree. You've never seen anything so big, and it, from where you can see beyond the canopy, you can just see this tree, this single huge tree. Cinder, you can see people dancing around creatures dancing around a fire. They're frog-like. They have The upper parts are mostly frog-like, but they have a humanoid shape, even though it's somewhat bloated. But they're doing their hopping and they're dancing around a fire.
I'll keep slowly driving forward through the undergrowth.
Slightly driving forward, okay.
Not overtaking any, I probably won't be able to overtake Cephia, Wilson or Cinder yet though.
Okay.
I'll pull up slowly behind them so any light from the
Those
car
of
is essentially
you-
illuminating ahead.
Yeah. Those of you who don't have Bo's car around you, which it isn't there immediately. Before Bo's car pulls up, everything around you is phosphorescent. If you saw Avatar, the forest in Avatar, how if there wasn't any light around, it was phosphorescent.
Everything glowed.
It's a bit like that.
Okay.
I'm sure it's very pretty. It's a shame Zephyr can't see it.
Well, yeah, you experiencing something similar because it's all got a level of magic to it.
Magic.
That tree is hugely magical. And the weirdest thing, Cephia, that you can see, and I'm not going to make you roll for this, is that there's a pulsing going through any vines. Sorry, not vines. Well, there's a pulsing going through most everything. Every living thing that's not a creature has got this pulsing going through it. And pulsing is coming up out of the earth and going down into the earth. And where you can see the big rootstock, it's going up and down the rootstock. Like it's travelling towards the central point and then back out again.
Put the external speakers on, not loud, but so that you guys can hear. It's like, what the hell's going on, guys? Does anyone have a clue?
Not a clue. Where did that tree come from?
Well, whatever that root ball was, I suppose. Who are those? Can we all see the frog people now? Are they too far away, or is it because Cinder's
Yeah,
further
you can
ahead?
see them through the trees. I mean, they've really only just appeared, so they're getting their heads together. So
Who the hell are those guys?
Can we go out and look and see?
sure.
Yeah.
At that point, when you go to look and see, you hear on your radio, Wilson, because I'm saying it because you did well enough before, but you didn't get anything back from me, so I decided to wait till you get to this point. You pick up those radio signals again, those military radio signals.
We're only 10 miles away from Castle Refuge, aren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yes.
I'll try and get a signal to Castle Refuge. Because this thing's probably visible from 10 miles away.
Oh, I think this thing is visible from 10 miles away, as it probably goes 10 miles high.
What?
10 miles high?
How big is the tree?
I know what it is out of. I'm going to tell you what it is out of character, but
Do you?
Get out of character.
I would remind you,
I'll contact.
and I know Rob is sitting there thinking, but there are no millennium trees in America, and I'm thinking exactly the same thing. So don't assume it's a millennium tree.
I'll radio back to.
Millennium trees are not the only trees.
I'll radio back to Castle Refuge to report in that this just happened.
Sure. That's not a problem. I don't remember how far off the top of my head radio signals go.
It can go 10 miles. I think it's 100 miles is the standard upper limit.
Yeah, that's right. You're about 10. You're only about 10 miles. Yeah.
Don't forget our personal radios only go about 5, but this is the radio in the car.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. You can hear, and it takes you not too long, Wilson, to work out that those are, because it's you.
Right.
It doesn't take you long to work out that these are coalition. Especially as it would worry you because you're hunted by them.
Right. Well, I'll get back onto our frequency. Actually, I'm going to go in person. That way we don't have any radio traffic that might let them RDF direction find us. So I'm going to go back to the ATV, hop in and go like, hey, Bo.
Yep.
I tracked. They're using coalition call signs on those on that radio chatter.
Well, you get it back again.
Yep.
Okay. So we'll try and maintain radio silence for now.
Yeah, you want to, like I say, you don't want to be using the radio. They will find it. They will direction find us and.
Okay. Well, I'll not use it from now on. I've already radioed back to.
Oh, that's just
this, and I'll basically gesture to the tree.
But you need to bug out of here, man.
I think they know about this. Basically, gesturing back to the tree already. And okay. So do we talk to the frog guys first and find out what they know, or do we head back?
Sorry?
Do we find out what the frog guys know first, or do we head back straight away?
I think I'm for bugging out like right now.
We need to get the kids back to camp for
I
one
was gonna
thing.
say, if it wasn't for the kids, I'd say let's go see what's going on, but we can't.
Okay, I'll
You
drive
might
forward
have
and pick
noticed,
the kids up.
You might have noticed that I have put a few things on the table.
I believe I can see 3 tokens.
Yes, indeed you can. So I'm going to get rid of cards and stuff. If you want to put your character's cards on the table.
Oh, it's a dark boy.
Do you mean the tokens?
Yeah.
That.
Yeah.
Don't forget, you drag your token across by dragging the name part from your journal.
So basically, these creatures.
Oh, I know what these are. I've encountered these.
They're Spellbots. Spellbots or
I think they're either that or they're new edition Dead Boy armor.
Anyone want got a link to the Terminator theme?
Yeah.
Okay.
Suppose it is 109 PA, so unless they've got old gear.
Right, I will take in all the cards. and deal. Right. Just need to select. Do I need to I just select them all and deal cards then?
No, you don't push the button unless you've put the stuff in the initiative order, in the initiative tracker.
Right.
If you've already pushed the button once, then
I
don't.
haven't pushed
Okay.
it.
Right click and add turn. Right click that. You should have an option there. Right click a token and choose add a turn. Wasn't it one at the top? Right click again.
Okay.
Add turn.
Oh, and that will just add you, will it?
Yeah, just do that for all of them. You might be able to do it by selecting them en masse, I don't know. I doubt it. And then with them all in there, you should be able to go new combat and it will deal cards.
Right, cool.
I'm going to go to here just to make sure it worked properly.
Yes.
Ha ha ha! I will get the hang of this. Okay, okay, Cephia. Out of the bushes comes this guy. Please put yourself where you think you'd be. You can be anything up to 30 away, 30 squares away if you want to, which counts as 30 inches. I really don't mind.
Well, I'd be behind. I'd probably be behind Wilson because he was in front of me,
Right.
and he had a pace of 10. So, yeah.
Hey, there's only one or two things I do better than you.
One of which is running.
Yeah, running, sneaking.
Sneaking.
Guess I was.
They've got a dog boy, so sneaking isn't going to do us any good.
Fortunately, a little ahead of everyone. With the children, whatever.
I have no idea how big this thing should be, John.
That'll do.
Okay, so
You can just turn
I
it
need
90
to
degrees.
make it yours.
If you could.
So why can't I see by the centre?
Because it's Desante Bow, Montgomery.
Ah,
Bow
right,
Montgomery.
it's a D, not a B. There you go.
Thank you. So I'll just
Got control?
turn it around
Cool.
and plonk it roughly where I was.
Right, okay.
And I was in leaning. Assuming
Okay.
left-hand drive, so
Nobody's surprised because you knew what was happening and they're coming towards the radio signal that's just gone off. So no one's surprised you are in combat rounds. What are you doing?
Well, I'm gonna shoot my pistol at let's say this guy.
Okay.
All right. Shooting.
not having a good day.
Okay.
Right?
No, that's not helping you.
Well, wild die.
Yeah. That's not. Oh no! Wait a second.
I got a
'cause The
5.
difficulty's 4, isn't it? And you got a 5. Yeah, you hit him.
I don't think we're at medium range, so
Yeah, you're not in medium range. You hit him. Roll damage.
Damage. Not an easy character sheet to navigate.
That's alright. So you got a 5, yeah?
Yeah.
That does not get past his toughness.
Okay.
Yeah, you didn't get a raise, so you don't get an extra d6. Basically, you fire at him, and he sort of like you hit him, but it hits his armor, and he does not look too happy. Is it the right pointing arrow, John, that I hit, or will that move me on a different round?
I don't know. Hang on. I'm going to go to the next.
I can't remember how this thing works. I'm only using it the other
What does
day.
it say there?
It's not saying anything when I hover around it.
We'll click it.
Before my
doesn't come.
round
Sure.
ends,
Yes?
I'm using a free action to
Just click it once.
put my armor up.
Here you go. That's the next guy.
Sure, it's not a bad idea.
So it's the dog soldier.
Right, okay.
I missed what anyone said this then. I didn't have my headset on. What did someone just say?
E.
Well, are Cinder in her human form?
I
She's
was, yes.
Didn't have time to change yet.
Do I have room to change?
Yeah, you do. Because it's kind of, things have spaced out since it's,
Okay.
What's the dog boy doing?
oh, he's got to make her shoot. Oh, come on, really? Right, basically he already had his gun out. He's fired at you, but he's obviously out of sorts when he hears the drum beats, and it's as if he gets distracted a little by it, because he's not expecting to see the skulls that he's run into and all the rest of it. So it's made him look around whilst he's firing, and he's missed you. Cinder.
I suppose I will encourage the children to get back in the vehicle.
Get back in the armoured vehicle.
Yeah. So that I can change.
Okay, cool. Right, so that's what you're doing, changing, yeah?
Yes.
Fair enough, the kids are doing their thing. Is somebody trying to send me something? Okay. Right. The Skelebot,
One of them.
one of them. That would be that Skelebot there. Perhaps I should give them numbers. I don't know.
Well, you can tell which one it is if you mouse over it. Highlights the one in yellow.
Yeah. Ah! No. 7. It's gone behind it. It's like things are falling behind things. The, let's see what weapons he's got.
Someone's measuring their distances.
Okay.
That's me.
I know.
That's me.
Right, okay. I've got to grab hold of something.
I don't like shooting dog boys.
Not if you can avoid it. It's your coalition background. They're so cute.
But they're so cute. Can't help it.
We used to leave a dog boy pack.
He's in my way.
Did I not have somewhere burst templates?
Yeah, they're on one of your other tabs. You're going to need to get the medium one out.
but I made those.
Yeah, we're all
They
bundled
were
up
not.
together.
Yeah, they're on the template. They're on one of the tabs.
Well, okay, I'll get it from there. I have to.
I think it was Players and Friends. You put it on, maybe. Where's you tied it up? You've tied it up. Yeah, you've tied it up.
Oh, piggin.
Go to your archive notes. Templates. Restore that one. Which sort? Medium. I'm gonna.
Uh-oh, where'd it go?
You just have to load.
Ah, right.
Let's try to hurt my car.
Okay. That is, watch me miss.
But don't worry, remember what the difficulty is. Problem when you miss with these things.
Yeah, I know.
Once you scatter back towards
It's
them.
a shooting roll, isn't it, this?
Yes.
Oh, wait.
Well, it depends. Is it if it's a thrown grenade, it's a throwing roll. If it's a
It's a shooter.
yeah, so it's a shooting.
Grenade launcher.
That didn't miss.
Oh, I say. Okay. That is a raise as well. And please let me know if you have sealed armour.
I do.
You have sealed armour? No fair.
I'm in a car with MDC armor. So yes.
What kind of grenade is it?
I will just check, actually.
Doesn't matter for me. I was thinking for camera.
Oh, should I switch
it's
out my-
it's mega damage.
Now, what kind of grenade?
Weapon mount, grenade launcher, damage 3d6, whatever. It doesn't
Right.
actually
If it's
say
a 3d6, it's probably just a standard
3d6 mega damage.
Yeah, it's probably just a standard explosive.
RF1. Oh no,
That's
wait.
fragmentation.
That's weird because they've got a different thing for for burst template here. I've got medium. Oh no, it's a large burst template. It's a bigger burst template than I've got there. Actually.
That's alright. Well, it get to everybody then, but it was anyway. So
are you sure?
yeah. So if it's 3d6, that will be the large burst template fragmentation.
Okay.
Need to get the medium burst template out for me though. So
Okay, so
best thing you do, Tam, if you move your other cinder to the bottom right hand corner, because obviously that's
Yeah.
the one that your initiative is tied to.
right, it's that burst.
Were
Sorry.
you able to change before this
Ah.
happened?
Well, I don't know. I thought.
Yeah, she's already had a go, haven't you?
Yeah, her go was to change, wasn't it? So
That was what you did. So you are in
Yes.
dragon form right now.
Sorry, I think I moved something and.
no, you're all right.
You're right. It's alright. I know that feeling. I know that feeling. So that is
4d6 because you got a raise.
40, yeah. 25 plus an extra d6, which I'm going to roll now.
Oh my
Ow!
God, 6. Ow, 30.
What is with that?
Ow.
This is not going as I planned. Oh! Seriously?
Were you planning on a TPK?
No! No, I was not. Oh, crying out loud! This is bad.
Because that's bad.
That's
39.
39. You were dead.
Oh, crying out loud! Oh, come on, Rifts. That's not
That's
good.
I've got to make a soak roll for the car.
I'm struck dumb. Think about this.
Damage dice do all explode, don't they?
Yep.
3d6. Why is it made such a...
Because it rolled 666.
Oh, even the first one.
Yeah, it got 2, 6, 6, 6, 3, 2. So the second dice in damage was like a 6, then a 6, then a 6, then a 3.
Okay. I don't know how to get around this one.
We have to make soak rolls.
Go on then,
Make so.
make your soak rolls.
Oh,
Hang on, we have to work out what we're doing each first. So
So that's right. What's your?
Wait.
We need to know your toughness plus.
I need
your
to look something
armor.
up.
Go on then.
I want to see if I can. I want to see if I don't think I can, but I'm going to see if I can dive for cover.
Okay.
of course,
So I
because it's
think-
an AE, isn't it? It's an area of effect.
Well, you could
Yeah.
dive under the car.
Well, I'm not that far from the. I'm within 2 inches, so 10 feet of the edge. Oh, I opened up the wrong.
So, what's the damage? What's the AP on those?
I don't think there is any armor piercing on that.
I don't
Okay.
think. I don't know that you can actually dive, can you? Unless you've got an interrupt or very high something or other.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Couldn't remember. So.
If you look in the.
Yeah, there's no AP on a fragmentation grenade.
But it doesn't need it.
Not with that roll.
Youch. That's all I'm saying. Okay, fair enough. Let's do some
Now, what happens if you're in a vehicle
stuff.
and it exceeds the vehicle's armor? That's the question.
Just a vehicle.
Well, the first thing that happens is
Well,
because
luckily
the
it's
driver's
not armor
got
piercing.
because the driver's got ace, the driver can make a soak roll for the vehicle if he spends a penny, which the driver will be doing.
Okay, so we're talking about 26.
Yeah. Diving for cover, thrown weapons and artillery allow potential targets a chance to move out of the area of effect. So if you saw the danger coming, you can give them an agility roll at -2 to jump out of the way. Grenade can be thrown back as well. Okay, I think they're talking more World War II sticky booms than standard grenades, but
Okay, well, you can try and dive out of the way because you can see this coming. Oh,
Yeah. Okay. Good. Because
don't
otherwise.
fail it.
Oh, I got bennies.
Yeah, that's true. Actually, you got bennies.
Like I said, I can. That benny will actually make a difference.
I don't feel like I'd be particularly.
Oh, so hold on. Is there a world law that can make him re-roll?
no.
There isn't one there.
Is it difficulty 4 or is it just?
Yes, it's normally difficulty 4, but it's an agility at -2.
Right. Is it only? Is it only Steve that can do that, or is it all? Everybody was.
I think everybody can if you saw it
Yeah,
coming.
if you saw it coming, as I
Okay.
say, nobody surprised anybody.
So I got a 5 in that then.
Okay, fair enough. You managed to dive, which will probably just.
You have to
get
have enough. The only one that's really going to be in a lot of trouble is the APC. And I think we used our action to do that.
Mm.
So for future reference, who fired that grenade?
That was that skeleton over there.
Good to know.
Oh, I made mine.
Well
I
done.
need to.
You need to know what your toughness is. I think you're alright, actually.
My toughness is like 34.
Yeah, exactly. So you if you don't roll a soak, you're shocked by that.
You're and that would have flat out killed me. I mean,
Right, so I've taken, so far the vehicle has basically taken 2 wounds. So I'm going to make I'm going to spend a penny and make a soak roll for my vehicle to avoid it taking the wind.
You can make a soak roll for your vehicle.
Because
John.
I have ace. I have the ace edge.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
Essentially, I rotate the deflector shields, or just before. I don't know how it happens or how
What
it
are you
works.
doing, Cinder?
And I'll spend my last
You're
penny
going to try and jump out of the way.
add.
Normally, I won't be so generous with people jumping out of the way and stuff like that.
What is it
but
when you
under the
Yeah,
circumstances?
what is it you add when you? Because there's two options, isn't there? You can add. You can spend a penny to re-roll, or you can just spend a penny to add a d6. Is it to the result?
I don't know.
Right, that's extra effort.
Yeah, that's the one. I'm going to spend a penny for extra effort just to make sure that. Because I
If
don't
you
want
wanna
any
check-
armour getting through because
Right.
the kids are on board. So
If you want to look under rules, if you go to
that's enough.
combat options,
Have you got the
and you can
setting
click
rules
on the
in
one
there?
that says extra F.
Each one of the
Oh
setting
no,
rules.
it's the setting rules one. If you go to the situational rules, is it on?
What is it?
No, sorry.
Yeah,
I just
setting
can't
rules
find
would be there, but you haven't got it typed up yet.
It's not typed up yet.
Uh.
Very sorry.
Okay, I spent 2 pennies.
It'll be there next week. You can be sure of that. I thought I'd done next
I've-
week.
I've got no pennies left at the moment. Because we start with 3, don't we? I keep forgetting I had to get Benny's back.
Okay.
Right, session.
Did you all? So we're just waiting for Cinder, really. How you doing? How you doing? Are you going to try and jump out of the way?
I don't think she's got toughness
Take it
34
like a
versus
dragon.
a 37, so you'll be shocked. Shaken, sorry.
Yeah, you'll be shaken.
Which means you won't be able to do anything.
I think this round, you'll need to make a roll this round.
Okay.
And if you get damaged
Correct.
any more, then you'll be taking wounds.
Yeah, if you get shaken again, it's a wound.
Okay.
But if you can get a raise,
What?
never mind. Don't worry about it.
How are we doing? So what, you're going to just take it, yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's something like 40 damage. And
It's
what
37.
is it?
I think that was it. Unless I'm quoting wrong, hang on.
I wasn't 30.
25, 31, 37. Yeah, 39, sorry. 25 and 14.
25,
39.
25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36. Oh, 21, 25. Yeah, 39.
So what was your toughness? Tough?
34.
Oh, so that would be a wound.
That'll be, yeah. Okay. So you take a wound. It takes a lot to wound you.
You can always
Oh.
spend a penny to soak it.
Yeah. I don't.
That lets you
Make
make a vigor roll.
Yeah.
And then that would add that to your toughness. So
Yep, so get rid of that one wound.
Spend a penny. A success reduces a wound.
right, and since you spent a penny to soak,
It's
she
a
automatically-
toughness roll.
Yeah.
Right, but if she spent a penny, doesn't she automatically loses the shaken too?
Yeah. Second you get a wound, it gets rid of the shaken as well.
Yeah. You could either choose to get rid of the shaken, or if you get rid of the wounds, we have to get rid of all the wounds.
Yeah, she has done.
But that's what she's doing. So then she gets rid of the shaken as well.
That was close.
Okay, fair enough.
Ouch.
Right, let's remove that burst template. Well, actually, I'm going to leave it over there because I might need it later.
Yeah. So I'll
Right,
have the medium
so
one next, I might need it.
the
in a minute.
next guy to do something is Wilson. What are you going to do, Wilson? I didn't think these skeletons were so horrible.
Well, that's when you get exploding dice.
Yeah,
Anybody can get exploding
Yeah, that's
dice.
just because of the exploding dice, really, isn't it? Let's be
Savage
honest.
World. So it's
That was
go.
that was an awesome amount of exploding.
Yes.
5
Well, I am going.
exploded dice. It's ridiculous.
I am going to shoot Nearest one, I have my rifle, so I'm gonna use my rifle and shoot the nearest shellbot with my rifle. And I hit it with the raise.
Right. Ooh, ouch. Okay. So that is a 15. Okay, then roll damage. And with your extra d6.
On the equipment chart, you can just tick the bit that says raise if you want to, and it will roll
Oh,
the
I
extra one
see.
at the same time.
Oh, I didn't see that there.
Yeah, just roll the d6 afterwards.
Oh, well, that's about the same, actually.
You rolled an 8, now roll a d6.
Okay, or it's D6 here. Over here. This is not that.
That's
So
an
11.
Okay, 11.
Is your
Oh,
is your 237 armor piercing though?
Yeah. Wait, that was that wrong? I rolled the wrong gun, but that's okay. I should have used my rifle. I said I was using my rifle, but I rolled the wrong. But that's what I rolled. So
Sorry,
it's got an
what's going on? Sorry, what? Did you roll the wrong thing?
I rolled the wrong thing. I rolled my pistol, not my rifle.
Okay, well roll your rifle. Start again. Did you put your extra?
Yeah, I got
the
my-
the raise d6.
So this is to attack, isn't it? No, wait.
No, it's still shooting skill for both.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, and you got an extra. Did you put the d6 in? Oh yeah, raise
Yeah.
d6.
Yeah.
Okay, a 20. Okay, he's got toughness of 11.
AP on the rifle.
2.
So that's 2. Yeah, that's 2 raises. Oh
Armor
well,
piercing 2.
considering it's a Skelebot, it's gone.
Oh, good.
Because it's a mook, isn't it?
If you
Yep.
say so.
Skelebots are, yeah. Next person. It basically falls back and basically it goes. It seemed to be self-exploding after it was hit for some reason. I don't think that's their normal behaviour though. Right, Desante.
Sparks and smoke coming out of the control panel of the car. With one hand, not that it's just an effect, with one hand Bo's got a little mini fire extinguisher spraying one side of a console, and then the other he's desperately calibrating the rocket launcher and targets and fires.
Okay, you're doing 2 actions
That was
there.
just descriptive. The second thing didn't do anything.
Oh, okay, fair enough. Okay, fair enough.
I'm going to target there
He's going to do it back.
with my rocket launcher. So I go, do, target acquired. Dish. So I'm
Make your
making a shoot roll.
Don't mess up.
I've lost my shooting. Here we are.
How is it a fire attack?
Phew. No,
Yeah.
the grenade was just a
You
grenade.
make it, but don't get your extra D6.
No, the initial one, I guess, against us.
Say that again.
It was a grenade, not a fire.
Oh
not a
yeah,
plasma
that
grenade.
was a grenade launcher.
Yeah,
Right
it was a
then.
fragmentation grenade, not
Yeah.
a plasma grenade, which you would have ignored.
Yeah, plasma grenade you would have been immune to.
Right. I was just double checking.
Mm. Okay, so Al. Oh, he's doing it back.
Oh!
Look, he's doing it back.
You don't bring handheld weapons to a vehicle fight.
But wait. I will add one thing. You are a much bigger thing, so you are getting the minuses. You are getting minuses because they're a smaller target than you.
-2, yeah.
Yeah, so you're -2 to attack. So that means you missed.
Now you have to.
Well, it's not that far. It can only scatter 1, 2, 3. It can only scatter at most 2 inches. Right, which one do we do? D12 or was it a D8, Jim? for the scatter?
It's a D12.
D12
clockwise.
if it's clock, isn't it?
Yeah.
But it can't go behind you.
No, it scatters from the point of impact, so and it can only go 2 inches because it can only go half the distance,
Yeah.
and it's only a 4-inch.
Well,
range.
towards you, if it's going towards you.
Yeah. 3. And how many? How do you roll the
So
distance
12
of scatter?
o'clock is straight up.
Yeah, so it's going to go 90
1,
degrees to the right.
2, 3. So it could hit Cinder.
Yeah, but what's the? It's not going to go through her armour. She'll get shaken again, maybe.
Probably not.
What's the distance? How do you roll distance?
I can't remember, but I could check.
It's not going to be much. You can only go a maximum of 2.
I've got to find out where I put it now, actually.
I just roll a d6, high, low, high 1, or high 2, low 1.
Let's look at Savage World's rule book.
It's 1d10 for fired projectiles.
Oh, good on you.
Was alright about the thing can't go more than half the distance, or was that throwing
It's
grenades?
towards you, John. Okay, so roll a d10, John.
I've lost my d10s.
You might get it past her.
1, 2, hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let me just double check that. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, it still hits you.
6,
Cinder.
sorry,
Oh,
1. That's 7.
So,
What kind of grenade was that? Missile was that?
Just medium missile launcher.
Alright, so and you multiply by 2 for medium. For short, multiply by 1 for short range, 2 for medium, and 3 for long.
It's only short range, isn't it? So
Yeah.
the range is up to 200 is short.
right, okay, Cinder. You take that damage or soak it or whatever. Does it even get past her armour?
What's your toughness damage?
34.
Shaken. It gets 1 point past.
Yeah, but she's already shaken, isn't she?
No, she's soaked it from before.
No,
Oh, well done. Good job you did. Okay, fair enough.
Sorry.
Oh, you nearly had him. Okay, next person. Oh, it's a Skelebot. It's that Skelebot. You don't want to know what he's going to do.
Shoot another missile at us?
I'm afraid so, yes.
Is it just the Skelebots that have the missile launchers?
For the grenade launchers?
Oh, you'll have to find out.
I can see it. Well, we can see them, can't we?
It depends. A lot of the Skelebot weapon might be an internal one because some of them have
Yeah.
internal grenade launchers and what have you. At least they're not wild cards. Not really helping us though.
That's a miss. So he was going to fire it there. So he's got to roll D12. See which direction it goes. Oh, that's 3 o'clock again. And then, is it a D10 still, or it must be a D12?
No, just it's a short range one. So
Right, so that's a D10 again, is it?
is that correct, Rob? D10.
It depends on the weapon.
It's a grenade launcher.
Yeah, it's fire projectiles is D10.
5.
Right, that one's gone right off, massively off.
Okay.
So basically, it's released its grenade and missed. But hey, it's a Skelebot. They're not that good.
It's only put the willies up at us.
Cephio, it is your round.
Okay, I have a question. How many free actions can you get in a turn?
Well, depending on what it is, but it's possible to get to.
Okay, so as one of my free actions, I'm gonna activate my deflection power.
Sure.
So I need to roll for that. I think it's a spirit roll. Oh no, it's a psionic roll.
Is it described as a free action?
It's a yeah. All of the powers I have can be used as a free action. I just can't use them on anybody except for myself.
Right. Okay. Does
So-
that allow you to do multiple of those?
Well, it's because it's a free action. It activates as a free action, inflicting no multiple action penalty.
Right. And what's the other one you're trying to do?
And the other one I'm gonna do is igniting my side blade.
Fine. Okay.
But this side blade I don't need to roll for. I can just do that, but I need to roll for this the psionics.
Right, we'll do the first thing first. Then. Which is what you described first.
Okay, let's see. That was a 5, so it's not a raise, but that gives anybody who's trying to attack me gets a -2 to hit.
Is that melee?
I think it's projectile weapons. Or just
Just double check.
attackers must subtract from any fighting, shooting, or attack rolls directed at the user.
Right, okay. So providing if that's if they're directly attacking you, not if they're attacking
Yeah.
the ground or area. Okay.
And then she ignites her side blade and goes charging for this guy. Because
So
he shot
you're-
him.
Okay, fine. So
That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep. Just, I can reach him, so.
yeah, you can reach him.
And I'm gonna try cut him in 2.
Okay. Make the attack roll.
Yep.
Ow. Well, that definitely gives you a d6 raise. Do damage.
So what does the raise do in damage again?
It gives you an extra d6.
Okay, so
I think your damage is complicated, isn't it? Because your size sword is something plus something plus something, isn't it?
yeah, but I've got a macro for it, so
So he is toughness 11, including his armor.
I think he might be dead.
I think he's completely dead. Basically, you literally do slice him in half across the middle. One falls in one direction, the other falls in another direction. Well done.
Cyberknight does what Cyberknight's supposed to do.
Dog boy seeing this. What's a dog boy got?
Nice, healthy,
yeah,
wet nose.
after I do that, I turn my head towards the dog boy.
Okay. Who is ready with his pistol? Luckily, it is a pistol, so he can use it. As you cannot use a ranged weapon in close combat unless it is a pistol.
Okay, so he's at a minus 4, I think, because because I've got the deflection up, and he's also, if he's directing at me, I don't know what he's doing.
He's also what?
Because you get that thing about. Oh no,
Yeah,
is
I've
that-
got cyberkinetic combat, so any purely technological based attack suffers a -2 to hit, and it stacks with deflection.
It does stack with deflection, does it?
Yep.
Deflection. Hold on. Both of them work on ranged.
Yep.
Oof, that's hard. Okay, well in that case, but he's also got AP armor piercing too.
As if he hits, it will cut through a bit.
Yeah. Give me a second, I have to think about this. Right. The dog boy looks over your shoulder, looks back at you and smiles. As if he's won. Please make me a smarts roll.
Hmm.
Cephia, you're at -2 because you've just been tricked. And so that takes him down to being just a -2, doesn't it?
He's basically done a really simple bluff to distract her. Curse your
And,
naivete.
And he's going to shoot you. Nah, doesn't help him much. He still misses miserably. Okay. Didn't seem to help him. You still stood up to him very well. As he tries to hit you and bounds off of your shield, and his weapon doesn't seem to be working too very well.
Is that an
Cinder.
ongoing -2, or is it just one action?
To your next guy.
Okay.
I believe I'm shaken.
Okay. So you've got to make a spirit roll to see if you can break out of that.
Spirit, not smarts.
Oh, I thought I hit spirit.
Oh, okay. No, you're still shaking.
They were both D6 anyway, I suppose.
Yeah, they're both D6. Yeah.
So you can only do, is it simple or free actions? So you can move,
You can
can't
only
you?
do 3 actions,
Yeah.
but you can move.
Your ears are ringing from 2 explosions and close.
Of course, you can. You can just spend a penny if you want to. Did you want to spend a penny?
Yeah.
got two.
I got what?
You started with 3.
Mm.
You spent 1, so this is the
Yeah.
second.
Yeah.
That'll leave
At
you
the
with
start,
1.
yeah, and also at the start of every adventure, they always reset back to 3.
Okay.
Okay, then that's gotten rid of that. Now you can act normally. What are you doing?
Mulling over whether I want to try to tear them limb from limb or just
Just breathe.
fight fire with fire.
I would say that you'd have to remember that Cinder's also in line,
Right.
direct line.
Yeah.
Cephia.
So that
Yeah.
would invoke innocent bystanders.
But you could gang up on the dog boy.
But yeah, I will.
Yeah, if you fought Cinder hasn't started fighting him yet. Sorry, Cephia hasn't started fighting him yet. But if there was 2 of you fighting him, both of you get a +1.
Yeah.
But that wouldn't be till both of you were fighting him.
Oh well, I'll try to tear him limb from limb. I'm cool with that.
Okay. Make your attack. Remember that you are considerably bigger than him. I'm not sure what your size category is.
She's in a -2.
Right,
-2.
where's the size category table?
Yep.
What are you? Medium, large?
I think Cindy counts as large, not huge.
I think I'm large.
You're large, yeah?
I think.
So you're large, he's, so it's a large thing hitting a medium creature. Yeah, you're at -2. And he will be at a +2 to hit you.
But he can't really hurt you, so.
Yeah, but that's like gonna tickle.
Oh, it's a.
Unless
so
he
my
does
claws and
something
bite
ridiculous. Never
It's
say
awful.
never.
Are,
Fighting skill.
I've got strength plus 3d6.
He'll be your fight.
4 mega damage.
That's for the actual damage. We got to roll fight to hit first.
Yeah.
Right.
Which is probably going to be a fighting for unarmed combat.
Your
Got it.
Okay, yeah, no, you actually, the stupid thing seems to get in between your legs and your feet while you're trying to get down and hit something that's small compared to you. Don't think. I don't think a 1 on a wild die does anything, does it?
No, you have to get
No.
one on both.
No, there you go. Right, moving on to the next person. Wilson,
okay.
do you want to gang up on the dog boy?
Wilson is going to drop his rifle.
Mind you, there is a Skelebot there and they're quite deadly.
I know.
Noticed that.
Going to do what I will do. I don't want to kill the dog boy.
Okay. Well, you'll get a +1 because Cinder's already fighting him.
I'm going to put it down.
Anyway, as I move up, I said I'm going to drop my rifle,
Yeah.
draw my vibro soil.
hmm
Technically gives me a -2, because that's another action.
Yeah, draw your weapon and what have you.
Oh, right, because you're drawing, not because you're dropping. Isn't it?
Right, dropping is free. Okay, so then I'll need to go over to fighting.
Hey there, old yellow. Whoa. Okay.
Not bad.
You've got to add 1 to that, so that's a 16. His
Go ahead, depending on what his parry is. I don't think it's that high. It just matters of how.
no, his parry is only a 6. So you're getting your plus. You're getting your bonus die. And that's your vibro sword, huh?
Need to get another one. I have 2 fisted now.
Right, so that's 12.
Do you have any armor piercing on that?
1 minute.
So let me get this right.
I think it does because I've got a vibro sword. It's AP4 mega damage.
Yeah.
So hold on. So I've just gone blank. You've got. He's got a toughness of 12.
-4 for armor piercing.
-4 for armor piercing, is it?
Yeah.
Right.
So it gives him an 8.
Okay, that's an 8. So the first 8. So the fact that he's got an 8 means he.
Takes 8 off the damage tile.
No. What I'm saying that he's done 17 damage. So do we start from 8, don't we? And that is a.
Oh yeah. 4
stun.
points over that. Up.
Oh no, 4 points. So
That's
we
a
go
wound.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12 is the.
That's your wound.
Is the wound. 30, 40,
16.
50, 16.
Second wound.
Second wound. So that's 2 wounds you've given him. And being that he is a Moog, that kills him because he's got a got a wound. So basically, your vibro sword goes straight through him, unless you want to describe what you do.
No.
Your vibro sword goes straight through him, and you twist it as you pull it out, and there's a nasty looking hole, but of course there is no. I don't know, because it's vibro, so it does do splattery, doesn't it?
Yeah.
There's literally, it splatters a little bit, splatters onto your face, but the shock on this dog boy's face as he was looking and concentrating on the dragon,
As
he
he well
was-
should.
yeah, as he goes down, leaving one Skelebot feeling, what am I doing here? What's my orders?
Right. Bowie's going to execute a reverse turn. So he's basically doing a 90-degree turn
Right.
to end up there. So I've got to roll for that first. Now that's -2 for in reverse. And-
Lucky for you, I haven't got the turning circles out yet.
Well, that's why I did 90-degree.
Okay. Well, it's not 90, but yeah, sure. For now, what are you doing?
I succeeded on that. And then I'm going to execute a shooting roll, which is getting a -2 because it's the second action. To try and shoot him with my laser.
Okay, go ahead.
Now, he's smaller than me, so there should be an additional -2 on this. So hang on, let's do it properly.
Is that okay? So hold on, you're doing a double action, are
Yeah,
you?
so I've took an additional -2 off my driving, in addition to the -2 for performing a reverse
Cool.
manoeuvre.
And then you're doing a
-2 on
this
shooting,
as well.
-2
Okay.
for firing at a smaller target.
Right, good.
I'm just going to double check the vehicle doesn't have any
That's
fire
correct.
control.
Please,
which it doesn't.
no. Right, what sort of an attack is this?
Shoot.
Uh,
Medium laser.
It's a laser, so it's a straight beam, is it?
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm not
I
going to
wanted to
go
make sure there wasn't an
medium
innocent
missile launcher
bystander
just at the
situation
edge,
going
and then
on.
everybody get caught in the middle of it.
Mm.
Right, I'm probably going to miss anyway.
If
I
you're-
hit. I actually hit. The wild dice came up with a hit, even with a -4. Right then, this does a lot less damage, but that's not a raise. So it's only got 1 over the 4.
Medium laser does 12
AP10.
to the skelly belly bot.
AP10.
Is it AP10?
But it can't reduce toughness. It can only reduce armor.
I know. So it's only going. It's only going to take it down by 4.
Still hit. I'm still happy I hit.
So that's a 7.
That's 1 wound. Because I got over by 5.
Hold on, what? It's every full 4, isn't it?
Yeah. So you said his toughness is a 7.
Yes, if you remove the armour.
Yeah, so that goes up 4 points
so
to an 11.
7. The 7.
So shaken, wound at 11. 4 points from 7.
What do you mean shaken?
Well, at 0, 1, and no points, 1 point, 2 point, and 3 points, you're shaken, not wounded.
Right. Okay, yeah.
So 1 wound with a vehicle laser, but still 1 wound.
Which, being he's a mook, kills him. Well done. You literally take out. I keep hearing bing, bing, bing. Why's that?
My phone.
Oh, right. Okay. Because I keep thinking, is somebody trying to
You
message
keep thinking
me?
it's a Skype message.
Yeah. Okay. The beastmen. No, they're not beastmen.
Frogmen.
The I know what they're called, but I'm not going to say what they're called just now. Hearing what has happened, literally take off and run.
I was kidding.
Well, at first explosion was enough for them. And we're going to end it there tonight because I think that's a good place to.
Can we call them ballywugs?
No, you may not call them ballywugs. They actually do have a name.
Because they're like ballywugs.
No, they're not ballywugs.
They might actually have an actual name. That doesn't mean it's what we're going to use.
That also is
I have
true.
no in-character reason to even know the term ballywug.
Well done, everyone.
I was never played D&D.
That's true.
Well done.
That was a near run thing.
That was an
Jesus,
oh my
extremely
lord.
near run, and I was distraught. Oh no!
I've still got I keep looking at it. It's like essentially there were 5 lots of exploding D6.
Yeah, it was not good. And
That should not have been that bad.
yeah.
Statistically, that was, someone can do the maths, but statistically that was not in the realms of normal probability.
Yeah, because it was like every die exploded. Everyone.
Yeah, it was not good.
And then the extra ones exploded as well.
It was not good. And my camera seems to have gone horrible on me for the whole of the game.
Yeah, we'll sort it out.
Still, not to worry.
Yeah, it's not a big deal.
We're going to say good night to everyone. For now, we're going to cut the stream.
Night,
Say
everyone.
good night, everyone.
On the stream
Good
anyway.
night. Sorry about the fact that my camera's gone. We'll get that sorted out for next week.